Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio.
True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call
Ghost.
And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 496. Episode number 496 for all the folks that are tuning in to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast and keeping up with it. And before we get into anything else, folks, I'd like to everybody, please spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And folks, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter and Gab. Gab, of course, is the Twitter alternative. You can find me on both of those social media sites under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Now, folks, I want to extend my sincerest apologies for not having a show yesterday. Unfortunately, Mrs. Ghost got herself into a car accident, and let me tell you something. I am emotionally drained after all this ordeal. First and foremost, folks, okay, Mrs. Ghost is okay. All right, nothing happened to her. I think she was just a little shaken up. But what's really upsetting, folks, is that, whenever you think, and you capitalists, you need to take note of this, okay? Whenever you think everything's going great, nothing can happen, everything's going gravy, you got all your ducks in order, everything's going fine, some unexpected monetary expense just comes out of nowhere. Now, let me explain something, all right? First and foremost, Mrs. Ghost, all right, is a very, very kind-hearted woman. She likes life and animals and that sort of thing. So what happened was, folks, is that Mrs. Ghost was driving down the street. She was going to run some errands for us and our family here. And lo and behold, folks, there was a squirrel in the middle of the road. A squirrel, like right there in the middle of the road, and Mrs. Ghost literally broke and, kind of swerved into, like, kind of a side area where there was some railing to some capacity. I guess there was some kind of little ditch or something, so there was some railing there. And as a result, the whole goddamn right fender side and the tail light, I think there's some internal damage, for Christ's sake. Anyway, the bottom line is this. Mrs. Ghost is okay, and that's first and foremost. I mean, thank God. I mean, when I heard that she was in an accident, I was really upset. I was like, no! But then when I got to the scene, and I realized Mrs. Ghost was okay, and then when I heard that she was trying to avoid a goddamn squirrel in the middle of the road, I was like, oh, okay, as a man, you got to be cool, you got to be calm and collected. You're like, man, it's my wife, she's kind, she's kind-hearted woman, that sort of thing. And then, folks, today, I got a foreign car, folks. Okay, let me be honest with you. I'm a capitalist. All right, I got a nice foreign car, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm talking about? All right, nice German car. Let's just put it at that. And I send the damn car to the shop, right? And I'm expecting, whatever the damage is, whatever. And this damn squirrel, okay? Jesus Christ. Just some fender damage. What I looked at looked like some fender damage, maybe a headlight, maybe, I don't know, I didn't see anything leaking. I don't know what the hell happened. $5,000 fucking dollars! Damn it! $5,000, man! Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, good God. You tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Look, I'm going to completely be honest with you, all right? When I heard that this damn thing was going to cost me $5,000 today, I decided to go take a trip where the accident was, and I swear to God, I tried to locate, if it wasn't the squirrel, I was going to try to find a squirrel, all right? Because I was going to get it and kill it and make a hat out of the son of a bitch so I could sell on ghost stock market, because that son of a bitch cost me $5,000 fucking dollars. Oh my God! You don't even understand, folks. I mean, that's that's what you get. Also, this is what I get. This is what I get for getting a foreign car. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. This is what I get also for getting some badass foreign car, some German car. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I mean, thinking it's some badass, status symbol. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, I appreciate cars. I like nice cars. Let's put it that way. I mean, if you're a man, you got to have you like nice cars. And anyway, folks, that's the story with Mrs. Ghost. She's fine. She was just a little shaken up. She's gonna cost me $5,000. Look, I'm not blaming Mrs. Ghost. I blame the damn squirrel. Okay, Mrs. Ghost has got a sweetheart. All right. Mrs. Ghost has got a sweetheart, for Christ's sake. It's that damn squirrel, And not to get off the subject, but, when I heard about this story, the first thing that came to mind, for whatever reason, was Chip and Dale, the cartoon. Remember that? Chip and Dale! Remember that stupid cartoon? Do you remember that there was one, it was Chip, and this guy took every adventure serious. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this guy was dressed like Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? He had the safari hat on. He had goggles. The whole 9 yards, right? And then you had Dale, who, for whatever reason, looked like he was on a vacation 24 hours a day. He was wearing a Hawaiian shirt the whole goddamn time. That was the squirrel that went in front of my wife while she was driving. It was a Dale squirrel. Some son of a bitchin' squirrel that thinks it's just some kind of a damn 24-hour-a-day goddamn vacation. Look, I'm sorry, folks. I just wanted to let y'all know what exactly went down yesterday and why I am not here. So, yeah, I'm a little emotionally drained, to say the least, folks. Just all this crap. Anyway, but you see, that's life, right? That's life for you. You gotta grin and bear it. You've got to grin and bear it, for heaven's sake, and you just gotta roll with the punches. And what's sad about it, folks, is that I'm sure some of you are like, well, Ghost, why don't you just let your insurance cover it? I mean, give me a break. Yeah, okay, I let my insurance cover it. First of all, I want you all to know that when you have yourself a badass foreign German-ass car, like, some badass car that turns heads, that kind of thing, I mean, insurance companies charge you a plethora more just for having a nice car. You know, I don't know what it is. They think, oh, well, you can buy a nice car. You can have more insurance, whatever the case might be, okay? Secondly, all right, if I were to claim it on the insurance, I would, in the long term, pay a hell of a lot more than $5,000 out of pocket in the long term, when either they'll drop me from my goddamn plan because it was a stupid accident, excuse my French, but sorry, honey, it was a dumb accident, and, you know, if they're going to cover that, they're either going to drop me from my coverage or they're going to raise it a dramatic amount. Either one, I'm paying more, so I might as well just take the hit now, all right, not claim garbage, and just, you know, make sure that the car insurance rates are at the rate that I'm used to. Because let me tell you something, folks, in Texas, you are legally binded in the state of Texas to purchase auto insurance if you're driving on the roads in Texas. And that's state law. If you do not have auto insurance, I believe you go to jail, if I'm not mistaken. They'll throw you in the pen. You know, I'll throw you in a night in jail. I'm not sure. I've always had insurance, but, I mean, I think that's how it is out here. So that's how I'm looking at it, baby. I'm looking at it as a capitalist. All right. Anyway, let's just get to the nitty-gritty. I just want to let y'all know Mrs. Ghost is okay. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just a little, emotionally drained, to say that, all right? I'm a little emotionally drained, for heaven's sake. And people are saying, why didn't you buy American? Hey, this was during Obama's administration, people, all right? I mean, do y'all remember the kind of crap that was being produced, for heaven's sake? Remember the Chevy Volt? Remember that? Whatever happened to that car? Oh, yeah, that's right. They discontinued the son of a bitch. Why? Well, just look it up and you'll see why, all right? I mean, let me tell you, I like nice, fast cars, all right? That's what I like. I like nice cars, baby, all right? Just won't you step off my nuts, all right? The Germans have great craftsmanship when it comes to a lot of things. And engineering cars is one of them. Now, the problem is because they're foreign, you know, these parts are expensive as hell. You know, the thing about foreign cars, especially some of these German engineered cars, is that these parts are specifically engineered for these specific automobiles. I mean, you know, there is no interchangeable type of crap, you know? So anyway, let me move on, man. I mean, $5,000 because of a goddamn squirrel. I wish I could find that squirrel, folks, so I could literally just, I don't even like squirrel, but I'll go goddamn hillbilly and eat it just because this son of a bitch cost me $5,000. So I can at least say I had $5,000 squirrel one time. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let me move on. Let's get to the nitty-gritty here. Let me tell you something about cryptocurrency here, since we're going in right into the first hour of the financial hour. Cryptocurrencies are at all-time highs, folks. All right? The current market capitalization for all cryptocurrencies right now is $31 billion. All right? $625,720,672. All right, I mean, we're at all-time highs. Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable. What did I tell you, folks? Huh? What have I been telling each and every one of you that have been listening to me? I've been telling you that this right here, this cryptocurrency revolution, this wealth revolution, is there for everyone to take advantage of. It's not too late, folks. I'm telling you this right now. This is just the small tip of the iceberg. We're going to see these cryptocurrencies go up dramatically. And incrementally, as days go by, we're seeing more and more acceptance on a wide scale, not just countries accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a legitimate form of legal tender, but we are also seeing Wall Street maybe entertaining the idea of a goddamn cryptocurrency ETF. You're damn right, folks. Let me go ahead and retweet this right here. Here it is right here. The Winklevoss twins, the guys who unfortunately got ganked by Mark Zuckerberg for Facebook. Well, Winklevoss twins were one of the first guys on the scene. Once they started understanding the whole Bitcoin cryptocurrency technology, They in turn created a server farm, if I'm not mistaken, and started mining the hell out of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin specifically. And now these guys are holding lots and lots of Bitcoin. They are, if I'm not mistaken, worth about several $100 million in Bitcoin, the Winklevoss twins. So what they are trying to do now is they're trying to approach the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission, for an attempt to try to provide on the exchange, on the stock exchange, a Bitcoin exchange traded fund, ETF. Now, for you folks that are unaware, ETFs, exchange-traded funds, act much like what a mutual fund is, meaning that there is an actual fund manager managing the assets that are being traded or being sold, whatever the case might be, and those actions by that particular manager is reflected on the ETF. Now, typically, ETFs go up and down based upon whatever is going up or down in the market. For instance, if you have an ETF, an exchange-traded fund, in conjunction with gold going up, well, every time gold went up as a commodity, the exchange-traded fund will also go up. So it provides an opportunity for individuals who wouldn't traditionally trade in, let's say, commodities or other type of financial instruments, the ability to capitalize on those rises without necessarily tapping into these types of commodities markets, securities, so on and so forth. So ETF provides an opportunity for people to capitalize on a given financial instrument they wouldn't traditionally invest in. And folks, there's ETFs that go up with the price of whatever or down with the price of whatever. For instance, you can get an ETF that rises in value when gold goes down in value. I mean, there are a plethora of ETFs out there. It's a very, very good financial instrument, especially on the short term, because ETFs can be traded as stocks. Unlike mutual funds, ETFs can be pattern or day traded. They can be, traded, within the same day, within the same 5 minutes, whatever the case might be. It is a flexible financial instrument. So if you guesstimate or have a hunch that something is going to go up in value in the commodities market, but don't necessarily trade in the CME or any of the other commodities exchanges, you can look up an ETF to go ahead and invest in to coincide with whatever commodity it is that you think is going to rise. So with that being said, this is what this is right here. Winklevoss, and listen, they already tried with the SEC once to bring in this ETF, Bitcoin-based ETF. SEC, for whatever reason, declined it. They are going to give it a second shot now that they are seeing cryptocurrency at all-time highs right now. And if there is a Bitcoin ETF, I think that I think this is a serious shot in the arm for an already increased value cryptocurrency market as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even joking around. So, and listen, people are asking, well, once Wall Street and all this other stuff gets into cryptocurrency, wouldn't it be regulated as hell? Yes. But you see, if it's regulated, that means that it's accepted as legal tender. So that's why I'm telling each and every one of you now to start accumulating it. Do you get it now? I don't care how you make a play on cryptocurrency right now, folks. You've got to do it. All right? I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's going to be regulated at some point. Once it's finally regulated, wouldn't you like it for you to be at least a Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency-based millionaire or worth several hundred thousands in cryptocurrency before it's regulated, and all of a sudden it's legal tender, and all of a sudden you're filthy rich, it's legal? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Or even if you don't want to wait that long, you could cash out. You can hold the cryptocurrency until it's a damn certain price, cash out, and then, of course, you got to figure out the tax ramifications of that sell-off. But either way, there are plays to be made. Look at the prices since I've been covering cryptocurrency first on the financial hour of this broadcast. Just up and up and up. Up and up and up. So with that being said, folks, I hate to keep saying this again and again and again, But if you have not made any kind of a play on cryptocurrency at this point, well, then you're doing yourself a disjustice. You're doing yourself a disservice. I mean, you should be going out there and at least accumulating this stuff like it was gold or silver. Even if you don't want to trade it, even if you don't want to mine it and all this other complicated stuff, which I get, at least accumulate it, at least hoard it. Hold it in a digital wallet. Okay? This is a great long-term investment, even if you're a bear investor that doesn't even want to get into it like in the trading aspect or the mining aspect. I mean, if you're accumulating these cryptocurrencies and holding them, I'm telling you, they're going to go up and up and up. They're already going up. Let's go ahead and talk about it, by the way, okay? Let's get to Bitcoin. All right, symbol BTC. All right, current market capitalization for Bitcoin is $20.8 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Bitcoin is 16.2 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin has gone up 0.98%. It has been going up for the past couple of days. Unfortunately, yesterday was a big day for cryptocurrencies. Big movement all over the place yesterday. I hope that you were capitalizing. Unfortunately, Mrs. Ghost and the Squirrel deal. So, anyway, that's why I'm saying we're seeing reaching all-time highs here at Bitcoin because it's gradually going up. I'm telling you, accumulate this. Make a play on cryptocurrency, damn it. You're going to kick yourself in the ass if you don't. Anyway, once again, in the 24-hour period, Bitcoin has gone up 0.98%. Current price for Bitcoin, symbol BTC, current price, $1,279.17 per Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum. What have I told you about Ethereum? Huh? I'm mining this one on the cloud, baby. I've told you. Man, what have I told you? I've been telling you, man. I mean, once I started covering this, I had a whole bunch of you jackasses saying, "Oh, you know what, Ghost? This is a scam. I think he's scamming. I don't get it. Yeah, look at you now, you morons. All right, look at you assholes now. When I was covering this, Bitcoin was at about $1,100. You know what I'm saying? Ethereum was at about $40. Litecoin was at about $7. Do you get what I'm saying, folks? All right? If you would have just entertained the notion and just accumulated these damn cryptocurrencies like gold and silver, you'd be up tremendous amount of percentage on your money right now. Good God. Let's go to Ethereum, symbol ETH, folks. And we all know about Ethereum, folks, a crowd-funded cryptocurrency. Smart contract technology, very flexible, could potentially overtake Bitcoin. So this is why I'm looking towards this one for the long term, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get to Ethereum, symbol ETH. Current market capitalization for Ethereum is $4.8 billion. The current circulating supply for Ethereum is 91 million Ethereum in crypto, 91 million cryptocurrency of Ethereum in circulation. In the past 24 hours, get this, Ethereum has gone up 6.85% increase in a 24-hour period. And it's been going up since yesterday. The current price right now for Ethereum, symbol ETH, current price, $53.29 per Ethereum cryptocurrency. $53.29. I told you, baby. I've been trying to tell you. I've been trying to tell you all, but you guys think you know it all, don't you? Oh yeah, you all thought you know. I don't like cryptocurrency, Gus. It's a scam. I don't like it. Yeah. Look at you idiots now. That's why you're there, waxing your carrot in whatever, third-party home that you're living in, and us capitalists are out here kicking ass, taking names, and making things happen, all right? I'm serious. You people are morons if you didn't act when I told you to, but hey, that's why you're you, unfortunately, and we're capitalists, all right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get to Litecoin, folks, because this, oh, Jesus Christ. Litecoin has been going up for the past freaking at least week and a half. At least a week and a half. Now, folks, I've been saying this about Litecoin, that, once we saw that $10 break point, that it wasn't going to go back. I even alluded to that once it was over about $10.50, $11. I said that I think it ain't going back to this. I can see Litecoin easily at $40 or $50 in the next year, year and a half, maybe sooner, depending on the market. And this is really what's reflected what I've been saying. Once it pushed over that $10 mark, it has not looked back. It has not looked back. Let's take a look at Litecoin, symbol LTC. The current market capitalization for Litecoin is $761 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Litecoin is 50.8 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Litecoin has gone up 2.28% increase. The current price for Litecoin, symbol LTC, current price $14.98 per Litecoin. I mean, can you believe this, folks? I mean, when I started covering cryptocurrencies about a month and a half, 2 months ago, Litecoin was about 7 and change. All right? I'm just saying, man. And look, I've been trying to get people to get into this cryptocurrency bit somehow, make a play some way. I mean, folks, to be honest with you, I'm mining in the cloud and I'm getting deposits every goddamn day in my digital wallet, because I'm buying freaking hash power in the cloud. I'm mining at will, for Christ's sake, man. I don't even have to worry about any computing freaking power and fans and electricity or any of that crap. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm doing. A lot of people are doing it. Much props to the peeps that are doing it. You're going to have a 2-year contract of this damn cryptocurrency going into your digital wallet regardless how high these prices go. That's what's so beautiful about it. It's beautiful. Anyway, go to genesis-mining.com, folks. Get yourself a 2-year goddamn contract, for Christ's sake. Do yourself a favor. Get money every day coming to you. Use discount code WEA296. All right, let me go ahead and tweet it out right there. I'm just trying to help you guys out. I'm trying. Jesus Christ! If you would have been mining any of this stuff, you'd be ahead of your game right now. I'm just saying. Let's go to Dash, folks. Dash, symbol DASH, Dash. It has also been taking an increase, a slight retraction, or I should say contraction here today, but still looking pretty nice to say the least. The current market capitalization for Dash is $517 million. The current circulating supply for Dash, still low circulation, folks. It's 7.2 million Dash in circulation. 7.2 million Dash in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Dash has gone down slightly, 1.05%. All right, current price for Dash, symbol DASH, current price, $71.39 per Dash. All right, folks? I mean, this is American money. This is real money here, folks. Now, folks, you're talking about a bull run. Has anybody seen Ethereum Classic? Oh, my God. Take a look at the chart on Ethereum Classic for the past 3 days. For the past 3 days, folks. Take a look at that damn chart, symbol ETC, Ethereum Classic. The current market capitalization for Ethereum Classic is $403 million. The current circulating supply for Ethereum Classic is 91 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum Classic has gone up 14.43%. 14.43% in the past 24 hours. The current price for Ethereum Classic, symbol ETC, current price, $4.43 per Ethereum Classic. Remember, when I started covering these damn cryptocurrencies, man, when I started covering them, Ethereum Classic was only at about 2 and change, baby. It was only at 2 and change. I'm just saying, folks, you and me, we're here every day. You hear me covering these things. I'm not just saying this for my health, man. I want you guys to be successful. If you guys are successful, I'm successful. You want to know why? Because when you guys are out here, you're being interviewed by CNBC and Fox Business, and when they ask you, what were your inspirations for you to become such a vibrant capitalist? I'd expect just a minute, I used to listen to, Ghost from True Capitalist Radio. He used to get the capitalist juices flowing. He used to be able to incept ideas. He gave people the pathway to be able to lay the groundwork for their own wealth. And I just took, what he had to offer and ran with it, and here I am today, baby. That's all I want. That's all I'm saying, all right? Anyway, let's get to Monero. Okay, the Monero, folks, symbol XMR. The current market capitalization for Monero is $278 million. The current circulating supply for Monero is 14.3 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, the Monero has gone down slightly, 0.32% decrease. Current price for the Monero, symbol XMR, current price $19.41 per Monero. Now let's take a look at Zcash, folks. I'm telling you, these are all going up here. Zcash, symbol ZEC. The current market capitalization for Zcash is $84.4 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Zcash is 1.1 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Zcash has gone up 4.12% increase on the day. Zcash, symbol ZEC, current price, $71.97 per Zcash. Remember, Zcash was in the low 60s when I first started covering this about a month and a half ago. Let's get to Decred, another cryptocurrency that has gone up dramatically. Decred, symbol DCR, the current market capitalization for Decred is $82.7 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Decred is 4.7 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Decred has gone up 8.64% increase in a 24-hour period. Now, folks, a month and a half ago when I started covering cryptocurrency, Decred was at about 7 and change. Take a look at the current price for Decred, symbol DCR, current price, $17.38 per Decred cryptocurrency. Look, I told you, man. I've been telling you. I just hope that you were listening. I just hope that you listen. Anyway, folks, listen, let's continue on. Game credits. Now, folks, it is finally starting to take a little bit of a contraction right now in game credits. But for the past 3 sessions, for the past 3 days, we have seen massive increase in game credits. I've been covering it, folks. All right, I've been covering it. And the reason I've been covering it is because I knew that the profit was heading there to that direction. If you would have heeded my call, if you would have listened, you would have been able to make some capital on this. You would have been able to make some capital. Game credits, symbol GAME. All right, now current market capitalization for game credits is $55 million. The current circulating supply for game credits is 62.1 million in circulation. Now, in the past 24 hours, game credits has gone down 4.78%, but that's after at least 3 consecutive days of double-digit increases. Just take a look at the chart. 3 days of double-digit percentage increases here, folks. All right, and the reason I say game credits, I've been covering it, is because not only have I seen a run, I always tell people on this broadcast, don't underestimate these penny cryptocurrencies. Don't underestimate them, man. You could make a lot of profit with a little amount of investment with these penny cryptocurrencies, especially when they're on a big wave. Now, folks are asking me, well, Ghost, that's great, but how exactly do I transfer? I mean, all I got is Bitcoin. How do I transfer my Bitcoin into something like a game credits. I mean, what do I do? Well, first and foremost, you need a game credits wallet, all right? Any cryptocurrency that you want to hold, you have to have a digital wallet that will hold that cryptocurrency. Not all wallets will hold every cryptocurrency, folks. I mean, there are some wallets that will only accept one, maybe 4 or 5. Either way, that's the first thing first. You need a game credits wallet. Now, once you do that, folks, let's say that you want to just move what you've got in Bitcoin for something in game credits or credit bid or something of that capacity, and you don't necessarily want to go through one of these exchanges where they want all kinds of information that puts you in kind of a precarious situation, or if you're somebody that still appreciates anonymity. Let me go ahead and refer you guys to a website in which it gives you the option to be able to exchange currencies, trade cryptocurrencies instantly with nothing more than an email. All right? I mean, total anonymity. Now, what it does, let me go ahead and tweet it out. It's called Changely. All right, there it is right there. I just tweeted it out. That particular trading service is an anonymous trading service. All you need is an email, and what you do is that you figure out how much you want to trade in exchange for whatever cryptocurrency you want. For instance, if you wanted to trade so many Bitcoins for game credits, well, you could just go ahead and put, you want to trade this amount of Bitcoin for this amount of game credits. And then what's going to happen is that you're going to be giving whatever the best rate is. According to Changely, they're going to try to look for whatever the best rate is on the market out there. And then once they find it and you're committed to it, they're going to give you a Bitcoin wallet address for you to send the amount of money in Bitcoin that you want in game credits. And in turn, it'll ask for your game credits address so that it can change your Bitcoin into game credits and send your game credits to your game credits wallet. Now, this is also a nice service, folks, if you want to add a payment button, an easy payment button on your website, or you want to accept a payment. If you want to start like some kind of a small little Bitcoin shop, they actually have a payment button option on here, which is very, very easy, folks. I mean, it's very easy. All you got to do is just customize it. What kind of widget type you like, what kind of authorization method you would like, email, what kind of button you would like. Now, what's beautiful about this payment, this little payment button that they allow you to do, is that you can get paid in Bitcoin, but the service will exchange whatever cryptocurrency you want. So, for instance, let's say you're selling a product or service in Bitcoin, okay? And let's say you sell that product or service via this particular widget. Well, what Changely will do is they will accept the Bitcoin, change it into Ethereum or whatever cryptocurrency you want, and send that cryptocurrency to your destination address. I mean, and what's so beautiful about it, it's anonymous. You don't even have to, you just need an email address, man. It's beautiful. So I strongly advise folks, if you just want to move your goddamn money around, I mean, take a look at how many different cryptocurrencies they're covered on here, man. I mean, it's got everything that just countless. Now, I know you folks that are out there that are serious traders. This is obviously maybe not for you here. I've got more and more trading platforms that are more flexible, that, folks, not only can you trade cryptocurrency on some of these platforms, you can trade other physical currencies in exchange for cryptocurrency. You can exchange commodities for cryptocurrency. You can trade some stocks for cryptocurrency. So there are these types of serious trading platforms that are out there and that are available that are going to be suggested in this broadcast in due time. But I am just trying to advise people right now who actually just want to move their money around, who just want to say, hey, look, I've got Bitcoin now. Look what's rising right now. Litecoin is rising. Let me go ahead and let me just exchange it for Litecoin or exchange it for this or exchange it for that and just keep moving your money around. I mean, that's all it is. You just got to just move it around, for Christ's sake, man. Anyway, with that being said, folks, I'm just trying to help people out there. You know, it's a very, very easy service, anonymous service. All you need is a goddamn email address, and you can start accepting payments, Bitcoin. It's unbelievable. Anyway, let's continue going, folks. We're running out of time here. I'm going overboard on the cryptocurrency like usual, but let's continue going. Let me go ahead and go to a unusual coin here called Peercoin. Have you heard of Peercoin, folks? Peercoin is making a run right now as we speak, folks, symbol PPC. The current market capitalization for Peercoin is $28 million. The current circulating supply for Peercoin is 24 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Peercoin has gone up 24.44%. 24.44% increase. The current price for Peercoin, symbol PPC, current price $1.18 per Peercoin. Let's continue going, folks. There are some major moves going on all across the cryptocurrency market. Let's take a look at NovaCoin. We've been covering NovaCoin for a while, folks. Big run on NovaCoin as we speak. NovaCoin, symbol NVC. The current market capitalization for NovaCoin is $6.5 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply for NovaCoin is 1.7 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, folks, NovaCoin has gone up 15.05%. 15.05%. The current price for NovaCoin, symbol NVC, current price $3.86 per NovaCoin. I'm telling you, folks, lots of money to be made. All you've got to do is move your money. You know, if you're holding some cryptocurrency and you're hearing some of these waves that are happening or you're seeing them, just move your money. Just move it and hold it there. And then once you start seeing a contraction or you get enough liquidity or you get enough profit, move it somewhere else. That's the name of the game. That's the beautiful part about cryptocurrency. You just got to move it, man. It shows you how to move money, baby. Anyway, with that being said, folks, let me go ahead and stop there with the cryptocurrency markets for today, folks. And continue on right now with the equities markets and commodities markets before I run too much into other aspects of the showtime. So without any further ado, let's take a look at what happened in the market. Now, what was happening is the stock market for the past couple of days was feeling very funny in the pants about Donald Trump's tax cut. All right? And the reason was because Donald Trump was coming out and being very bold about him, wanting to push this tax cut this week, and that there was going to be some initiation of a tax cut, and that the plan was going to come in, that sort of thing. Well, to be honest with you, all it was a treatment, for a lack of a better term, a one-page treatment outlining what exactly should be in the tax plan that is going to be constructed in the House and possibly a little bit in the Senate. This is really what kind of turned off the market today, to say the least. If you take a look at the past couple of days in the intraday charts and these indexes, I mean, yesterday they were up, 200 points? Day before yesterday, 100 and change. I mean, today it looked like they were kind of still going on that bull run for the anticipation of these damn tax cuts. But for whatever reason, the one-page treatment that was given as an outline, so to speak, for the tax cut did not wow investors, to say the least. Did not wow investors, to say the least. So there at the end of the day, folks, you take a look at the intraday chart, these guys literally just decided to sell off. I mean, they just decided to sell off. And as a result, we're seeing an increase on the dollar again because of this. So once again, be careful with your positions in certain cryptocurrencies with raising of the dollar, because remember, If the dollar raises, that's going to be reflected in the cryptocurrency. Always remember that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the stocks now because, like I said, today it looked like they were going to go into the green still, but when they saw that the tax cut was nothing more than a one-page outline and not an actual physical bill, it kind of pissed off the investors, to say the least. So let's go ahead and get to the stock market here. Dow Jones Industrial down today 21.03 points, a percentage decrease of 0.10%. Closing out the Dow Jones Industrial at 20,975.09 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. Let's get to the S&P. The S&P is also down today 1.16 points, a percentage decrease of 0.05%. Closing out the S&P at 2,387.45 points for the S&P 500. Let's get to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is pretty much unchanged. It is down 0.26 points. Doesn't even register in the percentile range. Closing out the NASDAQ at 6,025.23 points. Is this? I mean, have we all gone mad? 6,025.23 points. Oh, jeez. Whatever. Let me continue going here, folks. All right, let's see what else we have here going on in the commodities. Now, since we are now seeing a run in the dollar, does that mean that we're going to see it reflected in the decrease in commodities? Well, we shall see, shall we? Let's go ahead and get to energy. What have I been telling you about energy, man? I don't know what the hell is going to happen with energy outside any kind of theater of combat. I mean, if there is a general war that breaks out in the Middle East, in Asia, anything to that capacity, you can expect to see a rise in oil prices. The only way I would suggest anyone to make any kind of a short-term play on oil would be ETFs. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to it. WTI sweet crude down today 36 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.71%, closing out WTI at $49.21 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. We've got Brent crude also down today 60 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.15%, closing out Brent crude at $51.50 per barrel of Brent crude oil. We've got gasoline also down today, folks, 2.77%. The feast or famine commodity, natural gas, up 3.25% increase on the day for natural gas. And heating oil is down today, 1.08% decrease on the day. Let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Now, once again, folks, if you take a look at the intraday chart on gold, it looked pretty down up until the announcement of the tax cut, when it was nothing more than a one-page treatment outlining what to expect of the tax cut and not an actual bill. And because it wasn't an actual bill, you know, these investors, they didn't like that. So if you take a look at the chart on gold, you see a little small spike going on gold. Why? Uncertainty. What have I told you about these commodities, especially metals? Man, uncertainty is going to increase the value of these metals, even if the dollar is going up. Even if the dollar is going up, people are going to still be uncertain. Anyway, gold is up today, $3.60, a percentage increase of 0.28%, closing out gold at $1,270.80 per troy ounce of gold. Let's get to silver. Silver is down. Even though it tried to take a little bit of a bump upward there at the end of the day, you can take a look at the chart. It still closed downwards. Silver is down 12 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.87%, closing out silver at $17.54 per troy ounce of silver. We've got copper up 0.42%, and we've got platinum down 0.54%. Let's go ahead and get to the agriculture, shall we? We've got corn down 1.34% decrease. Wheat down 0.12% decrease. Oats down 0.79% decrease. Rough rice down 1.36% decrease. Soybean down 0.89% decrease. Soybean oil up 0.97% increase. And canola up modestly 0.06% increase. Now, do you hear all that red there, folks? That's a lot of red. That is reflective of a rise in the dollar. So at least the commodities guys at the CME, they're not smoking as much crack as those in the equities. I mean, give me a break. Let's get to the softs index, shall we? Let's get to cocoa. Cocoa is up 1.24% increase. Coffee, hey, dude, just don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude. Shut up, you urinal cake curator. Anyway, coffee is down today, 1.28% decrease. And I'd also like to take this time out to remind everybody to boycott Starbucks. Boycott Starbucks. Anyway, with that being said, let's continue going. Let's go to sugar. Man, sugar is down today, 4.36% decrease on the day for sugar. I mean, good God. Orange juice up 1.72%. Cotton is up 0.04%. Lumber is down, and it has been continuously going down, because of a tariff that was slapped by Donald Trump for these Canadian lumber companies, which is going to be very interesting because the price of lumber is probably going to go up, maybe go down, maybe go up. I mean, no one knows. I mean, take a look at the chart, man. They don't even know. Take a look at the chart. They don't even know. Anyway, lumber down today, 2.01%. We've got rubber down today, 1.51%. Ethanol down today, 1.43%. Let's get to livestock, folks, man. We can pretty much say goodbye to cheap beef. Oh, goodbye to strips. Anyway, live cattle is up today, folks. 2.33% increase on the day for live cattle. Cattle feeder up 3.16% increase on the day for cattle feeder. And lean hogs, folks, is down today, 1.50% decrease on the day, folks. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? Anyway, folks, thank you very much for tuning in with me. Once again, my apologies for not coming up on here doing a broadcast yesterday. Once again, Mrs. Ghost out there swerved to hit a damn squirrel that's going to cost me $5,000. It pisses me off thinking about it, that damn squirrel, man. Anyway, give me the mic. Give me the Anyway, folks, before I get to some Twitter or Gab shout outs, all right, I gotta get over the squirrel thing, man. But a $5,000 squirrel. Anyway, before I move into the Twitter or Gab shout outs, I'd like to remind everybody that we have helicopter rides for Antifa, commies, socialists, SJWs, and leftists. Folks, people are just getting their shipments in now, and they're going to be sporting these damn things everywhere so they can trigger in real life some of these pansy, snowflake, social justice warrior bastards. Trigger your family, trigger your friends. Let me go ahead and retweet it, all right? All right, right now, go to Twitter right now. Helicopter rides apparel, baby. Show these goddamn Antifa, disgusting, violent pieces of trash what you truly think of them, for Christ's sake, and watch them get triggered, baby. Watch them get triggered. Woo! Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get to some goddamn Twitter shout-outs right now, all right? For you folks that are unaware, if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, all you got to do is give me or retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live. You just need to retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live, and I will give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, right here and now. Hey, engineer, you got any Twitter shout-outs to be had? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, who do we got here? We've got Info Squirrels. Oh, that's great. Info Squirrels. Shove it up your ass. Execute Cyber Vermin. Yeah, no kidding. We got Trans Columbine. Did you put a pair of balls on the Columbine sign, you freak? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? We got Dom Hemingway in the house. Who else do we have going on over here? We've got Squirrels for Mrs. Ghost. Yeah, real funny, you idiot, all right? Look, I'm out $5,000, man. I don't see anything funny about that whatsoever, man. And look at this, DHS hiring squirrels. Double dip by Chip and Dale. Look, shut up! Shut up about it, man! Just shut up! Look, I'm not in a very good mood about this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little emotionally drained by all this crap. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be reminded about it. I was just trying to tell you all why I was not here yesterday, and this is what you get. This is what I get. Double dip by Chip and Dale. Shove it up your... Get it up. Shove it up your ass. Jesus Christ, man. There's Twilly Atkins. Oh, that's great. There's Lord Shekels. And who else we have here? We got Squirrel Hover-Round. Shut up! Mrs. Ghost is nuts. You son of a bitch. Shut up! Man, you guys are really starting to piss me off this early in the broadcast. Y'all are really starting to piss me off now, man. I'm telling you this right now. Y'all are starting to piss me off. Give me the mic. Look at this. A $5,000 nature speed bump. Are you kidding me? This is not funny. Lord Vulcan in the house. Acorns up by 5,000%. Look, shut up! Man, look, seriously, man, I'm not in the mood for this. I'm really not in the mood for this, man. I mean, I don't like just blowing money. You understand? I don't like just blowing money out here. Freaking squirrel. Give me a mic. As you can see, I'm a little upset about this goddamn stupid freaking squirrel accident. What's going on, Supa? But yes, Mrs. Ghost is okay. All right, she's all right. Everything's all right. All right, Jesus Christ. We've got Squirrel 5000, Ghost 0. Look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I really did not want to do a show today. I am so emotionally drained, man. I'm not even joking. I mean, at first, I thought that, something maybe had happened to Mrs. Ghost, and thank God it didn't. But then the whole squirrel thing, I mean, it just... Anyway, woman drivers, LOL. It's not even like that, asshole. Shut up! Wallet down 5,000%. Mrs. Ghost got squirreled. You son of a... Mrs. Ghost got squirreled. Look, shut up, man. I really don't want to do the show, man. I really don't. I have to do this goddamn show every goddamn day. And this is the kind of crap I get, man. This is the kind of crap. This is the kind of crap, man. Give me the damn mic. You assholes. You know, I'm telling you, man. You know, you people make me sick sometimes. Anyway, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank you all very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody to spread it around, like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you haven't done so, just follow me on Twitter and Gab. I'm doing Twitter and Gab Shout Outs right now. You can follow me on both of those social media sites under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Now, look, folks, I got to get something to drink. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't deal with this. No, I'm not falling off the wagon, man. I don't know, man. I got this 15-year-old Balvenie looking at me, though, man. Look at, Jesus Christ, I could use a drink. I could tell you that. But you know what? I'm gonna get a soft drink. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not falling off the wagon. I'm trying not to fall off the wagon. All right. I'm trying my damnedest not to fall off the goddamn wagon. You know what I'm saying? But it's freaking problems, man. It's just, you know, when you think everything's going all right, this life just kind of just says, here you go, and kicks you right in the ass. Good God. Anyway, folks, let me move on, folks. Let's go to... I'm only going to take a couple more Twitter shouts. Let me take a sip of this soft drink. Let me take a sip of this soft drink here. Nothing like a good soft drink, you know? Especially after you open it up for the first time, then take the first sip and it gives you that burning sensation down your throat. Nothing better than that! Soft drinks. Anyway, let's continue going, folks. All right, let's take a couple more Twitter shout-outs, and we're going to move something on. We're going to move on to something else, all right? Or we're going to take Gab shout-outs, all right? We've got Hernandez 420 Hangout. Oh, jeez. Can you shut up about that guy already? God damn it. We've got Crashing at Mrs. Ghost's. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Just shut up, man. God damn it. Look at this. Nuts for shock absorbers? Nuts for shock absorbers. Oh, my God. I'm done, man. I'm done with this, Craig. Give me the mic. Look at this. Going nuts for cupcakes. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Mrs. Ghost gets squirrel dipped. $5,000 squirrel steaks. All right, that's enough, man. You people with these stupid names. Look, that's why I was gone yesterday. That's why I was gone, and that's why I was telling you why I was gone. I did not expect you people to use this as an opportunity to make a goddamn mockery of me, my wife, my show, all that crap. Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, folks, I'm going to take some Gab shout-outs right now, and for you folks that want a Gab shout-out, all you got to do is repost the first post on my Gab account, and the Gab account is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. Repost the first post, baby. Anyway, who do we got here? We got the Green Leader in the house, Brony Network, Rock Ape in the place, Fast and Furious Squirrel. He's like, shut up about the squirrel crap. Jesus Christ. Squirrels want Mrs. Ghost's nuts. Fucking son of a bitch. Look, shut up with these stupid squirrel jokes. Shut up. We got Ed Plus in the house. We've got, I'm not going to say that stupid name. We got Sam Houston. Sam Houston, you son of a bitch, shut up! Sam Houston! Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Sam Houston, don't you dare make fun of the Texas martyrs like that, boy! Don't you dare! Give me the mic. Jesus Christ, I'm only going to take a couple more Gab shout-outs because you people are milky liquors, man. All right? We got Silent Capitalist. We got Phantom the Joker. We got O'Flamo. We got Baxter Chan. We've got One Squirrel Ghost Wallet negative 5,000 shekels. Look, I'm just going to ignore that crap, man. I'm not even going to... seriously, I'm just going to ignore that crap. Jeez, the $5,000 squirrel of Texas. Look, man, shut up about the squirrel. I'm not going to tell you again to shut up about the squirrel already. Just shut up about the squirrel. Financially cucked by squirrel. You guys are really pissing me off today. I'm not even joking around. I think I'll just end the broadcast now if you all think that this is funny, man. If you all think this is funny, this is not funny to me. I'm out $5,000. I'm out $5,000, and you idiots think it's a big freaking joke. I'm out $5,000, man. Because of a goddamn little vermin, goddamn stupid squirrel, man. I hate squirrels now. I hate them. I hate squirrels. Give me the mic. $5,000 because of a damn squirrel. God damn it, I hate squirrels now, man. Stupid rodents. And you know what? I used to feel sorry for squirrels because out here in Texas it gets to like it gets horrible, folks. It's like freaking 110, 115 degrees out here, and it's not the dry heat. It's that humid heat that it's like you're baking in an oven. You can't even breathe, for Christ's sake. Squirrels just start falling out of the trees because they're dehydrated. You know, they're heat exhausted, and they start falling off the trees, and they're dead there in the street. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I used to feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him anymore. I don't feel sorry for him. Remove squirrel! Remove squirrel, for Christ's sake. Give me my freaking soft drink. Now that we got all that away, I'm not gonna do any more shout-outs. You people are pissing me off. You think it's funny. I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna make me want to quit the show. I don't want to quit the show right now. I don't want to quit the show right now because I want to make sure that the ideas that yours truly is trying to convey on this fiber optically connected world that we call the internet is properly done so. Now, with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, let's talk a little bit about the tax cuts here. As you well know, Mnuchin came out, basically put out what looked like an outline of a tax plan, not necessarily a full-fledged tax plan. What it was basically what was supposed to be in the bill, and what they're going to do is send in that particular outline to Congress so that Congress can concoct some kind of a bill that fits the ramifications of what is in this treatment or this one-page outline of Trump's tax cut. Now, because of that, folks, this is why we saw a decrease in the equities markets because, the goddamn stock market was not feeling this. I mean, they want a full-fledged tax plan. Because if we don't have a full-fledged tax plan that we can read, these son of a bitches in Washington, D.C. will use this as an opportunity to add amendment to after amendment after amendment and make this a big, huge, porky goddamn bill, which is something that needs to end. All right? I'm sick and tired of these stupid scumbags in Washington, D.C. adding amendment after amendment after amendment, costing the American taxpayers billions of dollars for no effing reason because these asshole bureaucrats are kicking back nothing more than no-bid contracts to their local constituents. All right, and that's how the game's played. Everybody knows it, and it should end. We should end this stuff. The problem is, folks, is that what I'm starting to learn is that even though people that think they're political, they're not political. What I'm noticing, folks, is that people that think they're political, they are issue-based political. They're not political in the whole understanding of politics, because politics encompasses a lot of nuances, not just, abortion or immigration, or marijuana laws or, things of that capacity, folks. I mean, politics is an everlasting understanding of the regulation of humankind. And because this is a government made for the people and by the people, we all must play a role in being vigilant and understand that these scumbags in Washington will do anything to advance their own power-hungry bureaucratic agenda underneath the noses of the American people, because they know the American people don't read these bills. They know that the American people don't watch C-SPAN and watch the debates. They know that the majority of the American people are not political as a whole. They are issue-based individuals. People basically vote on an individual issue. It's pathetic. Now, with that being said, folks, I am... As much as I want to believe that the tax cut is a viable idea that will, or at least should, pass a Republican-dominated Congress, I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen whatsoever because, in my view, folks, you have so many different components in the Republican Party that are now trying to virtue signal in their own capacity, whether it's fiscal conservatives, the Freedom Caucus, or whatever the case might be, and it's making it very difficult to find cohesion to make anything stick in this goddamn Congress. I mean, we should have had these tax cuts passed long time ago. We should have repealed Obamacare by now. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about health care, because, folks, it seems, according to Washington and Congress insiders, that the pending government shutdown that was scheduled for this Friday may have been averted. You're not hearing too much about a potential government shutdown anymore, but the thing is that is there going to be anything else that is going to be passed? Is there anything else that is going to be initiated that will help anybody. Anything. I don't know. These Republicans have sat on their thumbs, man. Anyway, the government shutdown seems like it's averted because, I mean, why would you shut down the government at this point? And who would do it? What, the Democrats? I mean, Donald Trump's talking about increasing the budget. Fiscal conservatives, where the hell were you when Obama was increasing the goddamn budget all the damn time? So now that that's averted, healthcare. What are we going to do about healthcare, folks? I've been hearing that the Freedom Caucus, these group of, virtue signaling right-wing wannabe assholes that were the ones that pretty much killed the Ryan Care bill, which I pretty much agreed with. The Ryan Care bill was pretty much nothing more than a 66-page revision of the 4,000-page Obamacare Affordable Care Act. So I understand why the Freedom Caucus stood down on that. But to be honest, folks, I have read that the Freedom Caucus is completely okay with now just revising Obamacare. Oh, now everybody's on board with revising. Folks, what did I tell you about this damn Obamacare bureaucracy? What have I always said? I said once a bureaucracy is created, it's almost damn near impossible to eliminate it. And now, all of a sudden, whatever is being talked about out there in the Beltway, obviously deals are being cut, pork is being distributed. And for you folks that don't understand what pork and pork barrel spending is, it's when these congressmen, when they vote on a bill, and it doesn't matter what bill it is, they can add an amendment to that bill, which probably gives money in the millions to their state. So, look, what it really is that it accords money from the federal government to the state, or whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean money. It could be anything. So that these people that are representing these states can come back with this big federal money, saying, "Hey, look what I did. Yeah, look what I did. Look at how much money I brought." And it doesn't matter what the bill is. It could be a health care bill. It could be a bill about drugs. It could be an Amber Care bill, the Amber Alert bill. It could be any bill you could think of. These scumbags will add an amendment to it. Wanting to build a bridge to nowhere. In funding for their airports. I mean, it's all nothing more than no bid contracts to contractors in their districts. It's all it is. I mean, we've got to stop with this crap already, man. It's enough. That's enough of this crap. Now, I don't know what kind of health care plan that these people are going to initiate. Obviously, they're going to revise Obamacare, folks. And what is Obamacare exactly? It is a monopolization of the health insurance industry over our health. I mean, I expect no mandate. No mandate. And look, I'm not just talking about pushing the mandate to the private side, which is what Ryan Care tried to do. Ryan Care tried to eliminate the mandate and have it be enforced by the IRS, instead have it be enforced by the insurance companies themselves, which is even a larger fine than the actual fine that's issued by the IRS in Obamacare. I mean, if they're going to revise this, then they have to make sure that the cost of premiums go down dramatically. I mean, the cost of premiums have to go down dramatically if they're going to sustain this ridiculousness of Obamacare. Because it seems, folks, that the Freedom Caucus is okay with revising Obamacare. So it doesn't look like we are going to see the end of Obamacare, in my view. I don't think that we're going to see the end of Obamacare, folks. We're going to see a revised revision of Obamacare. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to look much different than Ryan Care. And it's a damn shame. It's a goddamn shame. But you know what? What is America going to do about it? They don't understand the complexities of this issue. They don't understand that the whole reason why health insurance is being enforced on them is because the government is illegally under the barrel of a gun or duress of arrest, they're forcing us to buy health insurance, folks. And that's illegal. That's a protected monopoly. The government is protecting the monopoly of the health insurance industry. These people have control of our health. That's why we've been getting sicker and sicker as a society, folks. We've been getting sicker and sicker because the current system is constructed to where it's incentivized to make sure that humans are sick. It's incentivized to make sure that people have cancer and to deliver them these high-priced radiation treatments and chemotherapy treatments. It's incentivized in the insurance scheme to keep people sick, folks. Why do you think you go to a doctor? You go to a doctor and right away, we got to send you a specialist. We got to send you to the specialist. Send you to the specialist. Why? Because it's a scheme. All these doctors are kind of hooking each other up so they can juice the insurance companies so that they can sustain their ridiculous practice. It is a disgusting, despicable healthcare system. I just can't believe that, we're still having this debate on whether or not we should revise or not revise Obamacare. We should scrap Obamacare altogether, for Christ's sake. The health insurance industry has no right of monopoly over our health. The health insurance industry has no right of a monopoly over our health, folks. Do you understand me? This is an issue that affects all of us. Anyway, folks, according to reports here, thank you, MF Basate, the House and White House considering a health care vote this Friday. Go ahead and retweet that. A health care vote this damn Friday, folks, okay? So, I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, folks, I hear Mrs. Ghost. I want to make sure she's okay, folks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take a break real fast. I think Templeton might be giving her some problems or something. So before hey, can you hook up some kind of music engineer? All right, folks. Look, I'm going to go check on Mrs. Ghost and Templeton. They're in the other room there. I want to make sure everything's okay. Templeton could somewhat be a pain in the derriere. So without any further ado, folks, let's go ahead and put the girl from Ipanema comes walking, and when he smiles, she just doesn't see. We're going to put a little bit of that, folks, all right? So without any further ado, hey, engineer, go ahead and put on something, engineer, all right?
And with that, that's going to be a break call here. Go. So, of course, copyright. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take some shout-outs here while it goes this way. So if you want a shout-out, just make sure to actually be present on either the BN Theater chat room or over the BN YouTube. And I will quickly make this as a very quick thing. So, of course, before Ghost comes back. So this will be a very quick and easy. So I'm going to start out with the people over the BN Theater chat room. So shout-outs to, let's see who we have right now. Dr. Demento, Fox McLeod. Hey, Fox, welcome back. How long time no see? This is Sparta Autism for Life. All years, we got Bob, Tom, Browning Drumming, Boomus, Christopher One, Chrome Thunder. We got CK Smith, 08, Cody Purple. We got Code, DC Sensei, Doom Man 98, Earthquake 87, Edgar. We got Equestrialized, Gabe the 13th. I am Cow God Moo. 12 is what's up going in 12. We got Dorito. Hey Dorito. We got Dirty. I'm not going to say the last one, but Ian. Who do you guys we going on here? We got Invader Viceroy. We got Mask Pony. We got Million D. Mindless Gonza. What's up, Gons? We got Noah 3608. We got, who do we have? PK the Hedgehog. Polly Hedro, we got Pony Movie 2017, RND Pone, we got Scarlet Moon, Shy Guy Mask, TCU Gaming, we got Saigar, we got Haruka Takahashi, what's going on Haruka? I'm Bro Jillo, we got Infomaniac, USS Aquamarine, and the Canadian X. Or just pretty much X, the Canadian X. Anyways, guys, this is still the music break, so I'm going to switch over to the being YouTube. If you want to shout out, just pretty much pre-present, shout out now. We got Dudo, Flippy, Gavin Hafe. We got Lucas, Harskamp. Is it that? Harskamp? We got long political things. We got Rampai 15, Retro Go 12, Super Desmond 12, Some Fellow 1 2 3 4 5, The Troll Under the Bridge, and Zygarde Rumbo. And that's pretty much everybody. Oh, and Ashley Pickett. Of course, people are still coming in, so of course, shout outs to anybody. If I missed your name, shout outs to everybody, of course. Because we're still in the girl from Ipanema. Oh, we've got Union 573. What's going on, mate? Wilmo Rof. What's going on? Wilmo Rof. J Ward. What's going on, J Ward? Samuel Garcia. What's going on? Yes, I'm looking at the BN Theater chat, not the BN Theater, the BN YouTube chat and site, and of course I'm going back. We got Narzin coming in, Michael's Jedi. Yep, Michael's Jedi. What's going on, mate? Canadian Spartan. What's going on, Canadian Spartan? And we're still, he's still not answering anything. Oh, he's back. Now he's back. Shout out to everybody. Sorry, guys. Shout out, Ants. Shout out to everybody. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at The Burning Network. We're now back.
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Oh, Templeton can be a little bit of a goddamn handful. My apologies on that, folks. But let's get right back into it here. We were talking a little bit about how the tax cuts that were initiated here by the president was nothing more than a page of a outline of what should be in the tax code or tax cut. The tax cut has not been constructed. It is basically being left up to the damn Republicans who have been sitting on their thumbs thus far. We have averted the government shutdown that was looming this Friday, but health care, when we were just talking about, folks, health care, doesn't look good on health care. Looks like we're going to stick with some level of version of Obamacare as far as I'm concerned, folks. All right, I'm not even joking around. It's pretty sad, but that's just the way it is. And this is the government here. This is the Republicans. This is why we got to hold these assholes' feet to the fire, man. This is why you have to be political. I mean, come on. Anyway, with that being said, let's move on to some more subject matters, folks. Did you all see the executive order that the President of the United States signed today? The President signed an executive order ending these massive federal land grabs that the Obama administration used what Trump called a obscure 100-year-old law by the name of the Antiquities Law to grab massive amounts of land from states and basically put it under the category of federal land. And this has been a very controversial subject, folks, because a lot of people's personal land, a lot of public land that was used by individuals, for instance, the Bundy Ranch out there in Nevada, this is what this was all about. The Bundys were licensed to use the public land to herd cattle in that particular area of Nevada, and for whatever reason, the Obama administration wanted to take the land back and use it for whatever it wished that it used for. Very, very, very controversial. But Donald Trump has signed an executive order rolling back all those executive land grabs that was done during the Obama administration and potentially other administrations, and he is going to give that federal land back to the states, back to the people where it belongs. So this is a very, very interesting step. This is why I'm telling you, folks, Trump is doing everything he possibly can to make America great again. This is a great executive order. This is showing that Donald Trump is not trying to be a federalist. He is trying to give back rights to the states, and trying to give states the right to assert their own economics, their own land, their own infrastructure, bureaucracies, whatever, to the states. So I thought this was a very, very good executive order. And it was highly televised. A lot of people from the states that got the land grabs, like in Utah, Nevada, Maine, these types of states, their politicians were there on hand for this signing. And it's because, you had this power-hungry autocrat, this disgusting, despicable psychopath, Barack Obama, in office, and thought because he's president, he can go out and just take land at will. He's like Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin decides, I can go take money at will. That's why he's got $200 billion in his bank account. He's got $200 billion in his own personal bank account, for Christ's sake. He stole it. He stole it from the Russian people. It's the same thing that Barack Obama doing with his federal land grab. He was stealing. He was stealing land from the people, and Donald Trump gave it back with this executive order. So thank God, I'm telling you, making America great again, little by little, even against all odds, even against the Democratic Party's whatever they're trying to do. I don't know, they're just trying to sabotage the government, even amidst the obstinance of the Republican Party, even against all odds, the damn justice system, the judicial system, everything. Donald Trump is doing whatever it takes to make America great again, baby. All right? Anyway, let's continue going here because that was, we got a lot to talk about here, man. We have a lot to talk about. Let's talk a little bit about Obama since we're talking about this son of a bitch, all right? Barack Obama, did you all hear? He accepted a $400,000 fee for a Wall Street speech. Yeah, man of the people, huh? Man of the people, $400,000 for a Wall Street speech. I mean, look, what is it going to take for you leftists to realize that Mr. Barack Obama, even though he talked to you like, he read a good teleprompter to you, he made you feel funny in the pants, this guy was a psychopathic, disgusting, despicable thief? I mean, and this proves it. I mean, do you understand that Barack Obama gave the biggest wealth transfer in America, world history, in world history. And he gave it to the Wall Street banksters. He gave it to everybody who donated to his campaign contribution account and the Democrats' campaign contribution account. Read all those bills that were passed during his first year in office. The Stimulus Package 2 bill. I keep saying that because I want you all to realize that the Stimulus Package 2 bill was one of the biggest wealth transfers in American history. And did you get anything from it? No. And you know what? If you did, you know what you did get? You got that, that $1,000 stimulus package check. And you know what? You know how many people got audited because they accepted that check and put it in their damn bank accounts and didn't realize that that was taxable income under the damn stimulus package bill? Huh? Oh, how quaint, right? Y'all remember that? Yeah, it was like $1,000, $1,500 that goddamn Barack Obama gave the average everyday American schmuck. And then come tax time, these people were getting audited because they didn't claim that $1,500 that was given to them by the goddamn stimulus package 2 bill. But did all those Wall Street banksters, did they claim all those hundreds of millions of dollars they got bailed out on, they were given? Did all the people in Hollywood, were they taxed on that income that they had? I mean, take a look at everyone who got paid in the Stimulus Package 2 bill, and take a look at everyone right now who is vocal against Trump, and you will see a direct correlation with people who got paid in Stimulus Package 2 with those who are vocal against Trump. If you think I'm lying, do the research for yourself. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. The same idiots, everybody who was against Trump got money in stimulus package too. The mainstream media, Hollywood, the pornographic industry, the damn collegiate system, the university system, the research university systems, Everybody who is against Donald Trump right now got bailed out, got free money, while the people that were suffering in 2009's crash and recession just took it on the teeth. And, you know, Mr. Yes, we can. That's what yes, you can. You see, folks, now because of all that, Wall Street is paying back old Obama. $400,000 Wall Street speeches, huh? And, you know, and let's be honest, what the hell is Obama going to tell Wall Street, man? This guy couldn't even give money away properly, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, do y'all remember when he gave all that money away in stimulus package 2 for these solar manufacturing companies? Y'all remember that? And then they just went belly up about a few years later. That was nothing more than a scam, folks. I mean, give me a break. All right, take a look at all the money and salaries and bonuses that went to the goddamn executives of those stupid, dumbass, ridiculous solar companies, wind companies, alternative energy companies that went belly up, that were financed by stimulus package 2. That's what I'm telling you, folks. All you leftists that are out there trying to put Barack Obama on this pedestal, this guy was literally Mr. Wall Street's candidate. Why do you think that this big, huge amount of Dow Jones Industrial Index, S&P 500 Index, NASDAQ Index, why do you think that, take a look at the chart, why did it happen at the latter part of his goddamn tenure of his presidency? Because he had already given everybody and their brother all of our tax dollars. Do you understand me? I mean, do you understand that Barack Obama incurred more debt in his presidency than all previous presidents before him combined? And now, guess what? Wall Street's paying the brother back. Now Wall Street's paying the brother back, man. $400,000 a pop Wall Street speeches. And like I said, what is he going to say? Oh, what is Obama going to tell Wall Street, man? I mean, he can't even balance his own checkbook. I mean, he can't even balance. You don't remember that Resno? What's it called? That Resno situation with that moron that financed his house, Resno, Resco, whatever the hell his name is. I mean, you know what? Give me my soft drink over here. It's a shame that everybody out here thinks that Obama is some great hero or something. $400,000 Wall Street speeches, and he's a man of the people. Can somebody explain that to me? Some of you on the left over there, can you explain that? $400,000 Wall Street speeches, and you're a man of the people? What a bunch of crap. What a bunch of crap. And yeah, good point. Somebody on here lagging just said, yeah, he also fattened the pocket of Elon Musk's ass too. Like Elon Musk needed any more money. And not to mention, you know, not to get off on a sidetrack here, but what the hell is Elon Musk's deal? Can somebody explain to me what his deal is? Has anybody seen Elon Musk before he became a rich man? This guy barely looked human. He barely looked like a human being, for Christ's sake. I mean, he was the most disgusting human specimen I've ever seen in my life. And now he became rich. All of a sudden, his hair is growing. His head's growing hair all of a sudden, and you know he's got this Seth MacFarlane fetish on his face going on, and all this crap. And you know what? You know what I'm happy to see though with Elon Musk? He's with that broad that. What the hell's her name? That broad that was with Johnny Depp. And literally almost, now Johnny Depp is, you know, on a downward spiral now that she's chewed him up and spit him out. Amanda Head, right? Amanda Head? Or Amanda Heard, whatever the hell her stupid. She probably gives good head. Amanda Heard, for Christ's sake. I mean, she's with Elon Musk now. She went from Johnny Depp to Elon Musk. So, look, hey, Amanda Head, I hope that you juice Elon Musk for all he's worth. Get married to that son of a bitch and spit him out too, man. I'm sick of hearing about Elon Musk, man. I'm sick of hearing about this guy, man. Like he's some freaking big hero or something. Hey, Elon Musk, you got rich on government contracts. You got rich on the stimulus package too. Yeah, look, hey, thank you very much. Somebody just tweeted at me Elon Musk's picture. Let me go ahead and retweet this. Look at this. Look at this guy. When he was making PayPal, look at this guy. Look at Elon Musk. What is that? He looks like a freaking potato head chia pet. Look at him. He looks like a potato head chia pet. Now all of a sudden, you know, he's got this Seth MacFarlane fetish on his face, and I'm just sick of Elon Musk, man. I'm so sick of him. He makes me sick. I don't know why we give him so much props. All I hear him every day say now is, you must integrate with technology, humans, or you will die. I mean, literally, it's what he's saying every day. You must integrate with technology, humans, or be forced to be subjugated like animals. F you, Elon Musk, all right? I hope that broad, Amanda Head, I hope that she sucks the goddamn billions right out of your stupid nerd body, you goddamn potato head chia pet. And you got a horrible wig on top of that, Elon Musk, you piece of crap. Anyway, let me move on, folks. Once again, Obama accepts $400,000 speaking fee to speak in front of Wall Street. Mr. Man of the People himself, all right? Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the Ninth Circuit Court again. The Ninth Circuit Court rules against POTUS again on cutting funding to sanctuary cities. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, where does the Ninth Circuit get the legal authority to tell the president, you know, or the federal government for that matter, who can receive federal funds and who can't? I mean, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of in my life, man. I mean, this is what Republicans have always talked about when they say that these judges are legislating from the bench. I mean, this doesn't even make any sense, man. And look, they're finding out now that one of these characters on the Ninth Circuit Court was a big donor to Obama and the Democrats. So, I mean, are you kidding me? How can the Ninth Circuit Court rule against the president in denying funding to sanctuary cities? They are committing an illegal act against the law, you stupid judge, you stupid dumb prick. They are in this country illegally. All right? The context for them being here is a law-breaking idea. So if the municipal government is not going to enforce the federal laws, then the federal government has one of two choices. Either the federal government is going to deny that city federal funding so that they themselves can figure out how to deal with not only their own citizenry, but the illegal citizenry that they superseded for their own citizenry, or the federal government needs to go into each and every one of these municipalities and start arresting city council people, start arresting mayors, and start throwing them in Leavenworth. I'm not even joking around. I'm tired of this virtue signaling crap. I'm tired of these cities thinking that they are somehow winning brownie points with social justice warriors by sitting here and defying the federal government. This is ridiculous. You Democrats, you liberals, and all you bleeding hearts are undermining your own credibility by sitting here and defying the federal government as it relates to this. You know, by doing this, folks, I hate to keep saying this, by city councils or cities allowing illegal immigrants to run freely in their cities, this proves that cities think more of illegal immigrants and their rights than the rights of American citizens. This should piss off every American citizen in this country, but they've got most of you idiots psyoped on this goddamn stupid bleeding heart nonsense when you don't even read the writing on the wall. And the writing on the wall is that if these people, I'm talking municipalities, city government, if they are going to house and provide sanctuary for illegal aliens, then they are by definition superseding their own citizens' relevancy. I mean, that should piss every American citizen off at this point in time, that people who came in here illegally, people who broke the law, are now superseding the actual citizenry of this country. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, you know, I can't believe it, folks. I can't believe this crap. I can't believe American citizens are standing for this. I can't believe they're just sitting by watching it, for Christ's sake. I mean, do you understand, folks? Anybody who is here illegally, they're breaking the law. And you know what? I challenge you. If you're a virtue signaler for these illegal immigrants, I want you to go and go smuggle yourself into a goddamn country illegally and see what happens to you. And I'd like for you to go virtue signal and say, no, I have a right to be here, open borders, and see what happens to you. You are going to be in jail like a moron. Only in America where this lunacy is actually practiced as legitimate life. Oh, good God. Anyway, folks, like I said, folks, okay? Like I said, Ninth Circuit Court rules against the President of the United States again on cutting federal funding to sanctuary cities. Now, Donald Trump has responded and said that they're going to go all the way to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has to rule in favor of the federal government here. All right? Because let me tell you something. What these cities are doing are nullifying federal laws that protect their citizenry. Now, for you homosexuals, gays, lesbos, and transgenders out there, you need to realize that this means you. And the same with you black folks. This means you. By these municipalities undermining federal law, they are now, by default, nullifying the Civil Rights Act. They're nullifying the Civil Rights Act. The Civil Rights Act is a federal law that's enforced on states and municipalities. And if the municipality and the state is going to defy federal law, then they're going to nullify the Civil Rights Act. They're going to nullify the Civil Rights Act. And they're going to nullify the hate crime laws as well, folks. I mean, do you liberal idiots understand this? I mean, you know how many liberals before you stupid social justice warrior, Antifa, snowflake idiots, you know how many liberals fought long and hard to pass the Civil Rights Act, to pass the hate crime bill? And because now you want a virtue signal for a bunch of people who came into this country illegally, you could potentially be nullifying the legitimacy of the Civil Rights Act and the goddamn hate crime bill? I'm not joking, man. I mean, I'm not. This is legitimate law we're talking here. I mean, this is what I'm telling you, folks. You know, you could give people anything and everything, and they'll still find something to bitch and moan about. You know what I'm saying? That's just how people are. People are, you know, you can give them everything, and they'll still bitch and moan. Bitch and moan. Why? Because, you know what, I've come to the conclusion, everybody's a goddamn attention whore. Oh, everybody's a goddamn attention whore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just talk to somebody. Just go talk to somebody. Go and talk to somebody and tell them something. Say, you know what, some pretty good weather we got going on here. That's actually kind of hot. Pretty hot out here, a little humid. Yeah, it's like that one time. It was really hot that one time. I remember I almost got sunburned, and I'm telling you, folks, that's all everybody is now. Everybody wants to talk about themselves. Everybody has turned into a broad. Everybody has turned into a broad now. It's like that one time, like, I mean, just be cognizant and aware. Whenever you're in a group situation, and it doesn't matter what group situation, your family, your friends, you know, general peers, whatever. And when there's a general conversation going, try to see how many people try to gear the conversation towards themselves. It's ridiculous. It's a bunch of attention whoredom, for Christ's sake, man. I, me, I, my. And I know I've got, some idiots that, used to belong to the inner circle, and now that they look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack, they like to tweet at me every now and then and say, you know what, Ghost, you're saying I, me, I. Well, you know what there? Maybe if you had 100,000 people listening to you, maybe you would then be justified in talking about your pathetic loser self. But you're not, okay? You're a pathetic loser that is a hypocritical, disloyal piece of trash. And that's why you're you and I'm me, all right? So you could take that and shove it up your ass, all right? And let me tell you something. If people want to know about you, I mean, if you're such an exquisite person, or, you're very popular, or you're whatever, I mean, then you can talk about yourself all you want to. But when you're just in a general conversation with people, just observe how many people, and it's going to be most of them, just observe how many people are going to switch the conversation to me, I, my, I, me, I. It makes me sick. That's why I don't even like talking to people half the time. I'm not even joking around. I don't even like talking to people because, what it comes down to? It comes down, that happened to me the other day, and, I did this, and, I don't care. I don't care if you took it in the ass yesterday. I don't care! Oh, anyway, look, sorry about going off on that tirade about me, I, my stuff, folks, but I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Anyway, Ninth Circuit Court rules against POTUS again on cutting federal funding to sanctuary cities. What a bunch of crap. Now, speaking of me, I, my, let's talk about some of these right-wing mouthpieces out here that are making us all look like a bunch of idiots. And I'm talking about Ann Coulter, I'm talking about Milo Yiannopoulos, I'm talking about Cernovich, I'm talking about all these guys, but specifically today, I'm talking about Ann Coulter, and I'm talking about Milo Yiannopoulos. Now, folks, this morning, Ann Coulter was defiant, saying that she was going to speak at Berkeley regardless of the threats of violence or so on and so forth. I don't know, whatever she said. And you see, folks, what pisses me off about these Ann Coulters and these Milo Yiannopoulos is that they know that what they're doing is going to instigate violence. And I'm almost okay with that if they are going to stay there and spill blood with the people that they're instigating the violence. Okay? If they're going to help rabble-rouse violence, then they should be there partaking in that violence and spilling blood and not allowing a bunch of innocent people to take the brunt end of their instigation, of their agitation. And that's exactly what Milo Yiannopoulos did the last time he was at Berkeley. He, of course, rabble-roused that whole situation into a riot. And what did Milo Yiannopoulos do? He made sure he scurried his ass out, put himself in a very safe location in some hotel. And what did he do? He did a vlog where he looked like he was cracking a smile about the carnage that he basically orchestrated and agitated. And, ever since Milo did that, I was no fan of Milo, and people were criticizing me that, Milo, he was just practicing his free speech. He was just practicing his free speech. Hey, assholes, Milo's not even an American citizen! You stupid morons! Milo Yiannopoulos is not even an American citizen. He's not according free speech. He's a visitor here. But you see how you morons, you cult of personality jackasses are? You see how you are? You see how you cult of personality jackasses are out here? No, Milo, he was a freedom of speech. Yeah, he's a freedom of speech. He was practicing his freedom of speech. He's not even an American citizen. And you see, you morons, by making that debate, by saying that Milo Yiannopoulos was practicing his free speech, you are making a case for giving rights to immigrants. Oh, you see how stupid you people are? You see how stupid when it comes to cult of personality? You see how stupid you are? Huh? You see this idiot over here, non-citizens are entitled to basic rights as every American. Look at this. Look at that. Huh? And then why are y'all bitching about immigrants then? All right, I'll play devil's advocate. If that's what you mean, non-citizens are entitled to basic rights as every American, then why are you all bitching about immigrants? We might as well go ahead and let immigrants in, and if that's the case. I mean, since every non-citizen is accorded the same right as an American, then what the hell are we doing with the border? I mean, why, what the hell? I mean, we might as well let anybody just come in here and just go ahead and take advantage of our goddamn Bill of Rights. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even make any sense, man. So that's what I'm saying. You idiots are going to accord Milo Yiannopoulos the right of free speech? Well, then you are just making the case for illegal immigrants to stay here because they have rights too, you dumbass. Huh? Yeah, they got rights too now. How you like that? Let me tell you something, man. This stupid freaking limey fruit, Milo Yiannopoulos, has no right to instigate violence. And not to mention, he's not even instigating violence for any kind of a political cause. He's instigating violence to sell his effing book. Same thing with Ann Coulter. I mean, what do you think they're doing out there? They're out there, they're agitating so that they could sell their book. They know that once a goddamn riot happens, it's going to be all over every media. And why? Because they were there peddling their books. And you see, you morons are out here saying, no, it's free speech, Ghost. They can peddle their book and cause violence all they want to. I mean, you people are latching your wagon to some really strange characters, folks. I mean, these people are pure shameless. I mean, they are book peddlers. And, you know, if they were genuinely sincere about free speech and confronting the left or anything to that capacity, well, then they would go show up at Obama events, don't you think? They would go show up at Obama events and go scream at that bastard in mass quantity. What do you think about that? They'd be showing up at Democrat events. I mean, they'd be doing something a little bit more productive instead of trying to agitate a situation that they know is precarious in Berkeley. And you see, all this does, all these idiots like, you know, Ann Coulter and Milo Yiannopoulos and all this does is provide even worse optics for the Trump train that is already being painted by the damn mainstream media. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes us look like we're idiots. All right? Now, luckily, I tweeted at Ann Coulter this morning. I tweeted at Ann Coulter, and I said, look, you're not going to spill blood for the damn, for the violence you're going to agitate. I tweeted right at her. Let me go ahead and retweet the tweet just so I can show you that, you know, I was calling this broad out. I was calling her out. Here she is right here. Now, folks, if you haven't seen this, I strongly advise you to see it because it shows really Ann Coulter not necessarily being the most down-ass political right-winger, okay? Here, let me go ahead and retweet this. This is a video of her getting pied in the face at a speaking event, I believe at some university. And did you see how scared she was? Did you see how she ran away when she was getting a pie in her face? She's a pussy. And you mean to tell me this stupid Skankosaurus slutbag is going to go and agitate violence at Berkeley? And what, she's going to stay there with the people that she agitated? No, she's not. Is she going to spill blood out there at the violence she agitated? No, she's not. she's going to go be whisked away while everyone out there is conducting themselves in violence, and she'll be whisked away by security, and she'll be probably doing an interview from a hotel room, smiling and smirking about it. Let me tell you something. Look, if you're going to agitate violence like this, in my view, you better be out there on the ground floor taking the violence with the people that are backing you up. You see, a lot of right-wing folks that are highly agitated right now, that really don't appreciate what Antifa's doing to the country, that really don't appreciate what Black Lives Matter is doing to the country, these folks are getting agitated and motivated to go to Berkeley because of Milo Yiannopoulos, because of Ann Coulter, and because they're agitating this situation, they are basically providing the powder keg to blow up. Now, luckily, folks, Ann Coulter came to her senses because, I mean, if she does the speech knowing that there's going to be violence, she could be pretty much held accountable for this. And, because she canceled the Berkeley speaking event, Milo and his stupid, dumb, idiot, pro-pedophile idiot ass had to come out and say, don't cancel. Don't cancel, Ann Coulter. Don't cancel. I will bring an army if I want to. If I need to, I'll bring an army with me. I'll bring an army. I mean, some foreigner who probably has the AIDS, is probably, in my view, I think he's got the AIDS, in my opinion. I'd like an AIDS check on Milo Yiannopoulos. And, this guy is trying to agitate violence in this country, man. I'll take an army there if I have to. An army of what? What, an army of fruity asses? Huh? An army of glory hole servers? An army of pro-pedos that, taking baths in pig's blood? I mean, what army do you think you're going to concoct there, you fruity-ass bastard? Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody to please spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on Twitter and Gab. I'm on both of those social media networks under the name Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Now, somebody's asking me, how is whether or not Milo having AIDS relevant to anything? Well, it's the same reason why I speculated, in my view, that D. Ray McKesson has got AIDS. I'm noticing, in my view, people that are HIV/AIDS positive tend to want to have other people in danger or to see other people hurt. I mean, just take a look at the actions of D. Ray McKesson and how he rabble-rouses his own black folk to burn down their own neighborhood businesses, to wreck their own neighborhoods and pillage, and, I mean, no sense whatsoever. But in my view, I think that people who have HIV/AIDS have an inherent, for whatever reason, I have no idea, this should be studied, have an inherent hatred towards people. And they want to see other people hurt. They want to see other people killed. I mean, this is prevalent in the, sexual context of how they live their lives, folks. Take a look at how many of these folks in the alternative lifestyle arena participate in very high-risk sexual encounters. This is why they end up with the HIV/AIDS, and it is proven that HIV/AIDS does do something to the brain. So in my view, folks, and look, I don't mean to say anything bad against those that are HIV/AIDS positive. I'm just saying I would not follow anybody who has HIV/AIDS and is telling us, hey, we need to go get violent, we need to go do this or that. I mean, there is an ulterior motive. Hurt people, hurt people. Remember, I always said that. Hurt people. And who is more hurt than someone who took bad meat in the can and is probably going to die in about a decade and a half? All right? I mean, who's more hurt than that? So I'm just saying. Now, if Ann Coulter and Milo Yiannopoulos spilt blood at the violence that they agitate, I'll take everything I say back. But they're not going to do it. So I'm calling them both out for being a bunch of agitators, no different than a bunch of leftists. They're a bunch of leftists, for Christ's sake, man. And you know the bad part about it is they're not even doing this for any political purpose, in my view. I believe, in my opinion, that they're doing all this to sell their stupid book. They're book peddlers. They're trying to agitate violence, in my opinion, at Berkeley so that they could sell their stupid book. And you know what they've done? They've psyoped all you morons into believing that this is some kind of a free speech debate. Man, you people are gullible, man. No wonder y'all bought the pet rock, for Christ's sake, man. Maybe I should sell a pet rock. How you like that? Maybe I should sell a pet rock. Or you know what, like that one idiot from Office Space, that one fat old guy, was it? Hey, I got a great idea. How about a jump to conclusions, Matt? I mean, seriously, I mean, give me a freaking break. Anyway, I'm going to move on to another subject matter because we're running out of time here. All right, let's talk a little bit about another right-wing personality, and I'm talking about Alex Jones. That's right, I'm talking a little bit about Alex Jones. Now, look, I've been talking a lot of mad stuff about Alex Jones as of late, probably because he admitted under oath that he was a character and that he was character acting, or whatever the hell he claimed he was doing, as it pertains to his on-air persona. And, you know, in my opinion, I think that pretty much ruined his brand, in my view. Well, opportunity, I think, may be knocking for Alex Jones here. The owner of Chobani Yogurt is now going to sue Alex Jones for supposedly trying to ruin his brand. Now, for you folks that are unaware, Alex Jones basically highlighted alleged reports that were being reported on out there by Twin Falls, which is where the Chobani factory is located, of spreads of communicable diseases, sexual assaults, you know, these types of crimes by allegedly folks that were brought into the country by the Chobani company from areas of the Middle East and areas of the world that are rather precarious in Islamic jihad type activity. And since Alex Jones brought this to the attention of his audience, the owner of Chobani, all right, I don't know, what's his name? Whatever his name is, freaking Ahmed Coathead, or whatever the hell his stupid name is, the owner of Chobani claims that Alex Jones deliberately tried to demean his brand by suggesting such things. And Alex Jones, much to my surprise, is telling this asshole to bring it on. As a matter of fact, this may be the case that could redeem the outgoing popularity of Alex Jones, because if he can actually take this to a trial and put this Chobani asshole under oath in front of a court of law, I mean, this could be very damning to not only Chobani, but this character, this guy, whoever his name is. I don't even want to say his name because, you know, I don't want him to come at me with a goddamn LOL suit. But whatever his name is, you know, Mohammed Goathead, or whatever the hell his name is, the owner of Chobani, this guy was an immigrant that came into this country. miraculously, the Small Business Association gave him a humongous amount of money to buy this old factory that was owned by, I believe it was Kraft or one of these big corporations. I don't know exactly, but bought this factory and then in turn started making yogurt out of this factory, and the rest is history. Now, what's really funny about that is that that's a rather Cinderella boy story. There's got to be something there. Well, Alex Jones, pretty much pinned the tail on the donkey, I should say, by stating that Chobani, the owner of Chobani, is not only close associates with George Soros, but also sent George Soros's law firm at Alex Jones with this lawsuit. And not to mention, folks, this guy, this immigrant, this guy who created Chobani yogurt, is not even a full-fledged citizen, from what I understand. Now he sits on the board of the Federal Reserve. What? Yeah, this guy who created Chobani, this Chobani yogurt, is now sitting on the Federal Reserve. So there's something there. And I hope, look, Alex, I don't really like you, to be honest with you. I think you're a piece of crap, but I hope that this lawsuit redeems InfoWars' name and InfoWars' brand, not you. All right? Not you. I hope it redeems InfoWars, because I think that you're onto something here. I think that you can expose who the hell this guy is, and through litigation and a trial, you can pretty much find out anything about this guy, his associates, his closeness to nefarious actors, where he got his money, the so on and so forth. So in my view, I don't think Chobani is going to take this to trial. I thought that, or in my view, I think that the guy from Chobani thought he would be able to scare Alex Jones into submission. Alex Jones is saying, bring it on. And as a result, man, if I were the guy from Chobani, Ahmed Goathead, whatever the hell his name is, I would be very concerned, because you don't want to be put under that type of a trial scrutiny. I mean, when you're in a trial, a lawyer could crawl up your ass with a microscope. And if you lie under oath, that's perjury. So you're risking a lot there, Chobani, Ahmed Goathead, whatever the hell your name is. So we shall see what transpires between this particular lawsuit between Alex Jones and the owner of Chobani. But keep your eye out on that. He's going right at that Chobani owner, and he's not backing down. He is not backing down whatsoever. Anyway, let's continue going here, folks. Now, you know what, folks? What did I tell you the day before yesterday about Marine Le Pen? I said, you know what, I want her to win, and I'd like to think that she's going to do this and that when she wins. She ain't going to do nothing. Remember I said that? I said she's not going to do anything. I don't think she's going to do a goddamn thing. She's, your quintessential bureaucrat as far as I'm concerned. She is sabotaging her own campaign. She's sabotaging her own campaign. I don't get it. Well, lo and behold, folks, let me go ahead and retweet this. Marine Le Pen ducks Euro exit question. Look at that. Oh, what happened? I thought she was Mrs. Frexit. I thought she was Mrs. Frexit out here. Now she's ducking questions on whether or not she's going to exit the Euro? What happened? I told you. The prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again. I told you that this broad was all talk. You know what she's going to do, from what I understand, from what these people from France are telling me? She's going to leave it up to the people. She's going to leave it up to the people. That's right. All along, everyone out here in the international community, everyone's thinking, everyone from Ben Garrison and his cartoons to the idiots on the alt-right to the freaking assholes on InfoWars to Paul Idiot Joseph Watson everybody, Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen, like friggin' Tattoo from Fantasy Island. Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen. Meanwhile, this woman is not even going to exit the damn euro. You know what some Frenchman told me on Twitter? You can look back on the damn Twitter timeline. Some Frenchman said, and I quote, she didn't duck crap. She said that she'd let us decide through referendum. It's called democracy. And I tweeted back and I said, wait a minute. Le Pen is running as if her candidacy is an EU exit referendum. I mean, this is news to everyone out here in the international community who's supporting this stupid frog. And the reply back, nope, she promised to let us choose. She said she'll organize a referendum for Frexit and not take the decision on her own. Well, then what the hell is that? I mean, that's a bureaucratic move there, Le Pen. I mean, you are trying to portray to the world that your candidacy is a referendum on the EU. You're trying to portray your candidacy as if, you know, you are anti-EU, that it's a Frexit situation. You're a damn liar. And what did I tell you about this woman, huh? What did I tell you? I told you that, look, as much as I wish Le Pen does say what she means, she's a woman. And look, I'm not saying that to be sexist, folks. I'm just saying that women leaders have not set a good precedent here in modern-day contemporary history. All right? I once again ask you to look at the South Korean president who's now, you know, they're filing charges against her now. South Korean president, woman. All right? The woman from Argentina who screwed everything up, woman. The broad who got impeached from Brazil, a goddamn woman. Angela Merkel, who screwed up Europe, a goddamn woman. All right? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Well, here she is, folks. I'm telling you. Nothing is going to happen now. So all you idiots on the right wing of the political persuasion in America that are saying, Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen, like Fantasy Island, like that stupid midget tattoo from Fantasy Island. Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen. You people are idiots. You people are idiots. I told you Le Pen wasn't going to do a goddamn thing. She's going to leave it up to the French people. The French people are going to stay. The French people are going to want to remain, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about? And then what? When they remain, what? She's going to do your typical quintessential bureaucratic woman move. Well, I wanted to do it, but the people didn't want to do it. So we're going to sit in the EU and eat our croissant. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yes. Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, look, I'm tired of hearing all these people, Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen. I'm tired of hearing them. I'm tired of it. Paul, idiot, Joseph Watson, all those idiots. Le Pen, Le Pen. Look, Le Pen wins. It is not a Frexit. I mean, she's admitting she's not going to leave the euro. Jesus Christ. So I'm just saying, folks, okay? I'm just saying we got to make sure that we know who people are up in this joint. And Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen, Le Pen. Give me a break. Anyway, let me move on, folks. And once again, Le Pen, I mean, wasn't this woman an ex-socialist, too? I don't know. Anyway, like I said, Le Pen's not going to do anything even if she's elected. The French, they're screwed either way. I think that this is a moot point, even covering this election at this point. It's a complete moot point. She's not going to do a damn thing. She's going to leave it up to the French frogs. The French frogs are going to be like, no, I want to remain. No, I want to remain. Yes, I want the croissant. I want to be able to work only 30 hours a week. Yes, I want 2 or 3 hour lunches. Yes, I want a croissant every night. Shut up. So I'm not even gonna cover the French election anymore, to be honest with you, because there's no use for it. They're going to stay in the EU. That's all there is to it, huh? Yeah, Marine Le Pen, anti-globalist, huh? Yeah, right. Get out of here! Get out of here! Anyway, let me move on to another subject. Did you all hear that Russia, according to Iranian media, is going to send ground troops to Syria? Really? I mean, is that the smartest move at this juncture there, Putin? I mean, first and foremost, you don't have the money to be conducting yourself in a ground war in Syria, first off. Secondly, I think that you're putting yourself in a Afghanistan war-like quagmire if you decide that you're going to go in there. And if you are going to go in there, Putin, what are you going to do? Are you protecting Bashar al-Assad? I mean, if you're going to protect Bashar al-Assad, then what's up with Turkey over here? You've got Erdogan from Turkey talking about how that there can no longer be a Syria with Assad as the leader. All right? I mean, I'm serious. I mean, he just said. So, wait a minute. Turkey wants Assad removed. The United States has said they wanted Assad removed. Pretty much everybody could care less whether Assad is there or not. And you mean to tell me that Russia is going to go in there to what? Solidify his head of state? To solidify his authority? I mean, this doesn't even make any sense, man. It doesn't even make any sense. And I personally believe this is a bad move for Russia. I mean, ground troops in Syria? I mean, who are they fighting? Who are they fighting? I mean, are they fighting the Kurds? Are they fighting the Turks? Are they fighting the Free Syrian Army? Are they fighting the ISIS? Are they fighting Al-Qaeda? Are they fighting the Hezbollah integrated fighters in the Syrian theater? I mean, who are they fighting? I think this is a bad move for Russia, good move for the United States, because once again, Russia is going to get itself bogged down in this Syrian situation. I mean, I think that they're doing themselves a major injustice by putting themselves in ground troops out there, because I mean, you're asking for the Afghan quagmire that you guys spent 10 years in Afghanistan and left with your tail between your legs. I mean, you're going to have another situation like this if you put your goddamn troops into Syria. I mean, as I stated, you've got the Sunni Wahhabists against the Shiites, and then you've got the Kurds and the Turks in the middle of this, and then you've got Russia. I mean, I don't even understand why Russia would even put in ground troops. It's so stupid. But then again, now that Donald Trump is slapping Vladimir Putin all around the world stage, we're starting to see how erratic Putin really is when he's under pressure. You know, and it seems to me that Putin doesn't really know how to handle pressure very well. I mean, just take a look at all these erratic moves that he's doing here. I mean, he doesn't look like he knows how to calculate himself under pressure. I mean, putting in ground troops in Syria is a very stupid move. And I think that anyone who is Russian that remembers the Afghan war will agree with me, to say the least. I mean, they don't need another quagmire like this, but then again, for our sake, maybe they do. You know what I mean? Maybe for our sake, maybe they do. And not to mention, I mean, if you're going to send ground troops out there to protect Bashar al-Assad, why is Turkey calling for Assad to be removed? I mean, did you and Erdogan get that coordinated out there, Putin? I mean, what the hell? I'm just saying. Anyway, folks, let's continue to move on here. Let's talk a little bit about North Korea. Did you all hear that yesterday U.S. and South Korean troops held live fire drills to train for a potential either invasion or a strike or some kind of military combat in North Korea? Well, in response, Kim Jong-un also had his own show of force in which he rolls out troops for live drills, live fire drills. In my view, folks, this is a bunch of posturing, and I just don't think that North Korea has anything. I think North Korea is all talk, if they were that ballsy, they would have hit up something by now. They have hit up nothing. They're just saber-rattling. They're talking a bunch of garbage. They've said they're going to nuke America. They said they're going to nuke Japan. They've said they're going to nuke South Korea. They said they're going to nuke China. They said they're going to nuke Australia. I mean, they're just talking a bunch of mad nonsense. All talk, no action. Even Secretary of Defense Mattis said that Kim Jong-un's threats are pure emptiness. All right, they're just empty. As empty as those goddamn supposed ballistic missiles that he was parading around Pyongyang earlier last week. All right, I believe those are just bogey props. I don't believe that he has a genuine ballistic missile capability. And as a matter of fact, just to show our force, we are planning on launching a few ballistic missiles just to show this stupid, dumb Kim Jong-un what ballistic missiles are supposed to do. And I think that it's a great show of force to do so. All right, because in my view, I think that Kim Jong-un's days are numbered, and they should be. They absolutely should be. This guy is the ultimate rich brat. This guy inherited his own goddamn country, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, inherited his own goddamn country where everybody in the country thinks that he is God. I mean, give me a break. He needs to be removed just on pure principle as far as I'm concerned. Jesus Christ, give me my freaking soft drink. I'm telling you, man. When we finally remove this idiot Kim Jong-un, it's going to show the world that the United States ain't messing around anymore. You're not going to be able to push us around like you pushed Obama around the goddamn world stage. You're not going to bitch us out like you bitched us out with Obama. No. That ain't going to happen anymore. And if we are going to go into any kind of theater of combat, we are sending in our troops to go full throttle. We're not fighting political wars anymore, boy. We're going in to conduct an actual theater of combat. We're actually going to participate in war out here. So I'm looking forward to it, folks. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to North Korea being removed. I'm sick of this stupid dynasty, man. They need to die off already, man. This is not even that old of a dynasty. It needs to go. All right, these people are sick. All right, have you seen? I tweeted, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, street food in North Korea. Did you see that disgusting crap? What is that? Edible matter. That's all it is. Deep fried edible matter. That's what street food in North Korea is. As a matter of fact, I should go and tweet out more North Korea videos just so folks understand the kind of squalor that these folks are living in, for heaven's sake, man. I'm not even joking around. I'm not even joking around, man. Utter squalor. And yet you've got this fat asshole eating himself to death with cheese, for Christ's sake. I'm not even joking around. He's eating himself to death with cheese. He's got a cheese fetish. He loves it. That's why he's so goddamn fat, for Christ's sake. I mean, do y'all remember when he was limping? Oh, what was it, about 2 years ago? Remember he was limping around, for Christ's sake? He probably had a diabetic ulcer on one of his goddamn legs. He's been eating so much cheese, for Christ's sake. So anyway, I just want to see this son of a bitch removed. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of looking at him. I'm tired of seeing him. I'm tired of his empty threats. I'm tired of him thinking he could just go ahead and flex nuts and no one's going to do something about it. We're going to do something about it, all right? We're going to stick a goddamn chopstick straight up his damn ass. That's what we're going to do. All right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to blindfold him with dental floss. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, folks, let me move on to the last subject matter of the evening here. The White House is currently drawing plans to withdraw from NAFTA, huh? Woo! I told those Mexicans, didn't I tell them? I told those Mexicans that, look, Nieto, all right? Look, Nieto, you got to come to a realization here. You got to come to a realization that you are not necessarily as machismo as your Mexican genes might have you believe. And you see, Nieto, instead of worrying about business, instead of worrying about the betterment of his country, instead of worrying about his economy, this idiot Nieto decided to chew on a damn spicy rubber tortilla and decided to assert his machismo against the United States over the goddamn wall. And, of course, he decided to disrespect Donald Trump. He decided to, say that, I don't know what the hell this idiot said, but you know what? This stupid idiot Nieto had the opportunity of a lifetime in his hands. He could have gone down as one of the greatest Mexican presidents ever had he just shut his stupid, dumb, machismo face and just listened. He could have utilized his budding manufacturing base in Mexico to compete with China. He could have renegotiated a trade deal in which, instead of sending $550 billion a year in trade to China, maybe America could shave off $100 billion from that $500 billion that's being sent per year to China. Maybe they could shave $100 billion off of China and send it to Mexico. Now, this would have given us leverage on China. This would have given us closer relations with Mexico. This would have made Mexico a more rich country. This would have provided easier traveling routes to import the goods in question instead of having to take these huge tankers across the ocean to China, to the coasts here. But no, Nieto, this idiot, he wanted to freaking chew on a spicy rubber tortilla, and he wanted to show everybody how long his ding-a-ling was by trying to talk garbage about the wall and talk garbage about Trump. You want to know why Nieto was talking garbage about the wall? Nieto does not want the estimated 30 million illegal immigrants that are in this country to go back to his country. Because you see, because Mexico dumped their riffraff on America, they don't have to take care of them anymore. And the only people that Mexico has to take care of are the few dirt poor that are still remain there for whatever reason, and the filthy rich. That's the Mexican two-tier class system for your ass there, folks. In Mexico, you're either dirt poor or you're filthy rich. That's really why President Nieto was so pissed off at Donald Trump as it pertained to the wall. He didn't want his own riff-raff citizenry coming back to Mexico. He's not going to know what to do with him. So that's why you had Nieto sitting here. I don't know why he decided to play machismo, but that's what these Mexicans like to do. What is it? What's up with you Mexicans and this machismo crap? Can somebody explain that to me? What the hell's your problem, man? Was it too much hot sauce? Too much salsa? Too much pico de gallo? I mean, what the hell's your problem, man? President Nieto could have helped this country dramatically by renegotiating the trade deal with America, man. He could have increased his manufacturing base. He could have increased his jobs. He could have increased his economic productivity. But instead, he wanted to be a goddamn machismo, spicy, rubber tortilla chewing Mexican. And I don't get it. And now, look who's flying high now with the deals now, huh? China. Yeah, China's now flying high with the deals now, baby. Stupid idiot, freaking Nieto. I'm telling you, man, what an idiot leader that guy is. And if you're from Mexico, you should feel ashamed. You should feel ashamed not of yourself. You should feel ashamed of your president because he's a goddamn machismo moron that literally lets opportunities slip by. And now you've got the White House drawing plans to withdraw from NAFTA. I love it, man. I'm loving every minute of this. I'm telling you this right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Anyway, folks, that's it as far as That's it as far as today's show is concerned, folks. Man, I'm pretty much emotionally drained as it is, folks. I'm going to be completely honest with you, man. I barely made it through the show because, I got to freaking pay $5,000. I got to pay $5,000, and I'm not too happy about it. I'm not too happy about it. So, I'm lucky I'm even here. I'm lucky I'm even conducting this broadcast. You're lucky you're listening to my voice, for Christ's sake, 'cause I'm drained, man. Freaking $5,000 squirrel bastard, man. I wish I could catch that squirrel. I wish I could catch that squirrel. I would make a squirrel hat out of that son of a bitch. I'd make a squirrel get in my... instead of having a rabbit's foot for good luck, I'll have a goddamn squirrel's head. How about that? I have a goddamn squirrel's head for good luck. Anyway, folks, look. I'm gonna talk about. Oh yeah, people want me to talk about the El Chapo Act. Look, I was gonna talk about that yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't, and the reason I didn't because I wasn't here. But the reason I wanted to talk about it was because the budget that was proposed by the Republicans had no budget for the wall. No budget for the wall. And, of course, the same assholes that were hopping off the Trump train were the same ones mouthing off about this. And then what happened? Ted Cruz initiates the El Chapo Act, suggesting that we use El Chapo's money to be able to fund the wall. I mean, that's just a brilliant idea, all right? I mean, he's got like $14 billion or something they confiscated from him. What a brilliant idea. Anyway, now that we've covered that, let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, folks, all right? And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at area code 516-453-9903. And when I call on your area code, you've got exactly 3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti, all right? Hey, engineer, do we got any goddamn Radio Graffiti calls to be had, man? All right, well, let's go ahead and let's take some Radio Graffiti calls. A little over 20 minutes, huh? I hope you all appreciate it. I hope you all appreciate it, you ungrateful troll terrorist and cyber vermin bastards. I hope you appreciate it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to some goddamn Radio Graffiti right now. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
If you're injured in an accident, choosing the right law firm is crucial. Don't wait. Call 8. No matter what kind of accident, head-on, rear end, or T-bone, the attorneys at Toledo and Barnes are ready to help 24/7.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
This is Joe Squirrel Radio. Joe Squirrel Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of car accidents. Give him stupid car driving cunts or give him death. Broadcasting from a dream beautiful park of San Antonio, Texas.
Acorns up by 5,000%. Oh yeah! Woman drivers, LOL. Wallet down 5,000%. Mrs. Ghost got squirrel. Woo!
And now, you take it from here, your host, the squirrel that will make you lose $5,000. The squirrel they call Ghost.
Goddamn African! Booty scratcher, you son of a bitch! Screw you! Screw you! goddamn African booty scratcher. I freaking hate that guy. I freaking hate that guy. Jesus Christ, that freaking African booty scratching bastard. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. This goddamn mic. Good God, man. Anonymous radio
Sell Pizzagate merch. Sell Pizzagate merch. Sell pizza.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's brilliant. 612 Radio Graffiti.
Hello? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. What's up? How's it going, Ghost?
Not too bad. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna say I commend you for coming out here, and I've been drinking some. Oh shit! Just spilled the beer. Grain belts is fucking all over the damn place. I mean, I'm damn near borderline ready to throw the fuck up. I mean, it's like, but besides that, I have listened to your show for some years, and I'm grateful, man. I like you to follow me on Twitter. But of course I, do some stupid shit on Twitter, like, the super squirrel shit people be doing. But it's like, I get it. It's probably just, I know. You can't let it get to you, man. You're a cool guy. I'm from Minnesota, so I'm not that far away from you right now. I know you're in Iowa, but yeah, man, just keep it real, man.
Hey, well, I appreciate the kind words. I'm not in Iowa. I'm in Texas, as a matter of fact. All right, Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Round there. I sort glass. That's my job. I learned the job slow, and now I know it by heart.
He earns money. He pays taxes. He's just like you. ARC, the Association for Retarded.
Round there.
But the Association for Retarded what? How come you skipped that part? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Hey, Raven Snake, are you there, man?
I'm alright, just chilling out. Obviously, it's a cold evening tonight, obviously here.
All right, well, let's go ahead and start fucking Rika Tashiki, my waifu, right now. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Keep pounding, enemy. Pussy bloodshed. Keep pounding that damn son of a bitch. Boy, fuck my knees. Yeah, I want you to take my underwear off. Oh yeah. Oh, keep going. You know what? Just shut him off. Don't let him finish it. Just shut him off. Shut his ass up. Stupid morons. I'm telling you, guys are pissing me off. 352 Radio Graffiti. Sergeant Charles Radio Graffiti.
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't mean to run her over. She kind of looked like a giant pig. You'll clean this up, right? Just a ticket? Really? Thanks, officer.
My wife is dead. Man, that's not funny, you assholes. I'm telling you this right now. My wife was in an accident yesterday. I wish some of you stupid, dumb, stupid little snot-nosed, tall terrorists and cyber vermin would have some
on his broadcast. Damn it, you unappreciative pricks, man. Damn it, man. God damn it. God damn it. Give me the mic. Look, another one of these stupid freaking splices about my wife. I am out. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Sell Pizzagate merch. Sell. Shut up, you stupid moron. How about 915 Radio Graffiti?
Squirrel.
All right, I've had enough. Yeah, we get it. Squirrel is. Shut up. I bet you like squirrel fisting, you sick prick. Jesus Christ, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
But that's it? That's all you had, you stupid moron? If it's boring around there, it's probably because your mother's smelling up the room like a bad, dirty, smelly salmon. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Sell Pizzagate merch. How about 352 Radio Graffiti?
Accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on...
Shut up with the stupid Geico commercial, you moron! 281 Radio Graffiti.
¿Qué estás haciendo? What's wrong with you, man? I'm a beanie chief. I eat Mexican shit. I don't know. I abort. Kill me.
You eat Mexican shit?
Yes, I eat the Mexican shit. I'm a field troll.
Yeah, I know. I could tell. I know. At least he hung up. At least he hung up and said he's a field troll. You didn't even sound like a Mexican, man. You sounded like... I don't know what the hell you sounded like. 203 Radio Graffiti.
The Rockets' Wile E. Coyote orders from the Acme Company are more effective than whatever the fuck you got, North Korea. Bring it on.
Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Yeah, you're taking too long, you stupid moron. How about 423 Radio Graffiti? I am going to bang my neighbor lady for cupcakes.
Do it, Gus. Do it, you big, sexy
Oh, good God, look at...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Gus. Come on, Gus.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Big fat ass. Oh,
my God.
Now it's time for you to eat the chocolate cupcakes on my Say with my crunch. Take that
I had to do that, man. Man, she made like a dozen cupcakes for me over there, man. You sick son of a... You sick! That's sick, you freaking pervert! That was freaking sick! I mean, where do y'all come up with this crap? Seriously, man, where do you all come up with this sick crap? It's sick! It's sick! Jesus Christ, give me It's freaking sick, man. Jesus Christ, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Yeah, that way we get it. 281 Radio Graffiti. Hey, did we just call on you? You were just a failed troll, for Christ's sake. Get out of here! 732 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I feel pretty bad about your your wife's accident here. I just want to let you know I'm glad that she's okay. But since your car's in the shop, I don't think you're going to make it to Highland Park Methodist Church on May 22nd to get your book signed from Buzz Aldrin in Austin, Texas.
Oh, not you again. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
I mean, do you really want me to meet your old stupid grandpa, Buzz Aldrin? Look, I'll beat up an old man if you want me to. I will beat up an old man because you are forcing me to do it. And then after I beat him up, I'm going to take you to a trip to the woodshed. You understand me there, boy?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you're damn right I'm sure about that. I'll give you a goddamn trip to the woodshed, and you know what you're going to do? You're going to sit over there and take it like a stupid pissant little fruit bowl that you are.
All right, Ghost. Well, I'll see you there.
That's right. Sit there and shut your mouth. Don't say a goddamn thing. Get this idiot off. Get him out of here. Him and Buzz Aldrin. Freaking Buzz Aldrin, for Christ's sake. You know what? I'm going to go see Buzz Aldrin. I'm going to take a Holy Bible, and I want him to swear on the Holy Bible that he went to the moon. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. 815 Radio Graffiti. That chicken head, Radio Graffiti. We can't even understand. We can't even understand that with that Obama phone, man. We can't even understand it. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Shut your stupid mouth. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Twilly Atkins Radio Graffiti. All right. I'm calling my wife. All right, I got the number. So go ahead and call him, engineer.
Hi, honey. How you doing? Oh, my God!
I'm glad you're dead, you know? I'm glad my wife is dead. I'm glad you're dead. I'm lolling right now. I'm happy. Lol, you died. God damn it, Tweely Atkins, you bitch! Horse! You bitch horse! Don't talk about my wife that way, you stupid horse! You know what? I should end this broadcast right now on that freaking stupid splice. How dare you talk that way, man? How dare you? I shouldn't even be here. I should have taken the day off, man. I'm emotionally drained after all this shit. I'm emotionally drained, man. Good God, man. Give me the mic. Freaking mic, man. I shouldn't even be here. I'm telling you, I should have just taken the goddamn day off. That's what I should have done. I just should have taken the damn stupid son of a bitchin' cock-a-doodie day off. Jesus Christ. I should have taken the cock-a-doodie day off, man. Good God, man. I'm sick. I'm sick of this crap. I'm emotionally drained, man. I shouldn't have even have freaking come here. Jesus Christ, man. 647 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
said that, you... Man, I can't take this anymore, man. I mean, good God. I mean, I've been doing this for too long. I do this 5 days a week, some 6 days a week now. I just can't take this crap, man. Good God, man. I can't believe you morons, man. Distilling Capitalist Radio Graffiti.
Hey, bud. Look, all jokes aside, I'm glad your wife's fine. I'm just going to have a good sniff to her right now, so I've got some epoxy enamel. Here's to Mrs. Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my God. You know, no huffing right now. That's the last thing I want to hear from you. I need to hear a friendly face. Yeah, Raiden Snake, are you there?
Yeah, I am, Ghost. How you doing this evening?
How you doing, man? I mean, can you believe this crap, man? Good God!
Well, can I say 2 things? Number one, that splice earlier was not fucking funny. Seriously, that took you out of piss. You know what I mean?
I know, man. I mean, this is what I got to put up with on a consistent basis from these freaks, man.
Yeah, and also as well, I do feel sorry for you and your wife. I do hope she's all right. You know what I mean? I did hear about it.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, Raiden. It's always good to hear from you. Thank you very much. He's doing fine, as a matter of fact. I'm not doing fine from listening to these goddamn trolls, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you very much, Raiden Snake. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, man. How about 240 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, it's the Jankum guy from the 420 broadcast. But, I think we got off on the wrong foot. You kind of got mad at me, but I don't understand. I'm not spending my money on frivolous crap, just like you said. I'm a capitalist. I'm just like you.
No, I don't think you're a capitalist. If you're sniffing, fermented crap, I mean, I think you got some freaking problems, sir. I think you got some freaking problems, to say the least. How about 713 Radio Graffiti?
Hola, Ghost. It's your pet Mexican here. What's up?
Hey, it's the pet Mexican. Orale, arriba. What's going on, man?
Well, been pretty good, but I want to give a shout out to my best friend listening because he's been down this week, apparently.
Oh, yeah? What's going on, man?
Yeah, well, apparently this Saturday his dog passed away.
Oh, that sucks, man. What kind of dog did he have?
Honestly, I don't fucking know. I mean, it's it's one of those little short dogs, that little fluffy hair, but he ate some cockroach poison, apparently. And
man, that sucks, man.
Yeah, it was too late.
Man,
they took him to the emergency room, and they couldn't get his stomach pumped because he already digested it. So the sad news is they had to put him down.
Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, my thoughts and prayers to the pet Mexican. Sorry to hear that, pet Mexican, man. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. I don't even want to think about that, man. It's just horrible. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
When you've been hurt in a car wreck, there are a lot of people that want to give you advice. But if you want the right advice, there's only one person you need to talk to. Hurt in a wreck and need a check? You know who to call. When women is the way to go, call 877-1500.
Shut up with the stupid freaking attorney ads. How about 352 Radio Graffiti? Ghost, the tinfoil squirrel of Radio Graffiti.
Anyway, last but not least, folks, before we move on to Radio Graffiti, I want to talk a little bit about cartoons here. And the reason I want to talk a little bit about goddamn cartoons is because we had some stupid, ridiculous trend on Twitter that was something to the effect of things I learned from cartoons. Hashtag things I learned from cartoons. Okay. Now, when I saw this, I had to comment. I had to make some kind of a tweet because give me a break. But what I tweeted here was this. I'm gonna go ahead and retweet it for you guys. I said things I learned from cartoons. It's a massive psyop that hypnotizes the masses into becoming emotionally immature and socially awkward. Okay? That's what I think.
Hey, you know what? Stop making me sound like a cartoon, asshole. How about stop making me sound like a cartoon? Son of a bitch. 614 Radio Graffiti.
Place the onion, carrots, potatoes, garlic, salt, and pepper in the frying pan. Lay the squirrel on top of the vegetable mixture, and if you don't think it's tender enough, you can always run it over with Ghost Car. We'll be back after this commercial break to see how it turns out. Oh, my.
Not you! Not you! Not you, Papa, you fucker! God damn it! Every day, every goddamn
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And that's all, folks. That, my friends, is TCR, True Capitalist Radio, episode number 496, right here on the BN's Relaying Streaming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it for this stream. I'm gonna head to start up my next stream right now over the BN Theater. I just wanted to just say thank you guys, everybody, for coming out. I already gave the shout outs during the mid show when Ghost was during the music break. But if I missed you, of course, wait a Friday for so, or until future. But of course, shout outs to everybody coming out. Make sure to, before you guys leave, follow me on Twitter at The Ring Network or Politics Ghost. Also, if you're new to the stream, I do the TCR shows every day, Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, as well as the Saturday Night Crow Show, Saturdays, 5:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and of course, if you live in the Pacific Coast, that should be 3:30 Pacific. And of course, make sure to subscribe, of course, if you get notified when the next TCR broadcast happens, or whenever the show happens, it will happen. Of course, you'll be notified either way from either my Twitter or YouTube itself. Anyways, guys, I'm going to start my next stream right over to the BN Theater. Once again, guys over at the BN YouTube, just go head over to the BN Theater. The links in the descriptions. All, of course, will be in the descriptions. Go ahead, go there now. It is Wednesday night. We're doing our Lucha Wednesday streams. Of course, if you're like Lucha, or you just want something to watch, or just hang out with us in the chat room, we'll be there, and I'll see you guys there, or I'll see you guys tomorrow or on the next TCR broadcast. I bid everybody a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys. Good show today, guys. Good show. Good radio graffiti. Shouts to everybody who joined in. Good job.